Okay, welcome to the stream. I'm just doing a few additional setups, so it'll be a few wee seconds before we jump on to anything else really. So I'm just going to need a few minutes to get ourselves fully set up, and then that should be us all ready to go. Right, so let's see. We'll jump in to there. There we are. I think that should be coming through a little bit better this time around. I will open up the chat as well because I can't really see the chat at the moment. Okay, all is going well. Now let me just okay, that's perfect. Let's see, I can hear a whole bunch of different things around the back, so yeah. All is going well. Hi, welcome back to the stream. I am just doing a few little setups here and there, so I just need 2 more seconds before we jump further in. Hi Brilly, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream again. Okay, cool. I think we are all set to go again. By the looks of things, everything is working more than grand. So right, let's get stuck into the series. I don't know how long my camera will last yet again. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm gonna actually put on our 2 things. Which one do we need on? We will need our comes on. Apologies, I'm just trying to get the whole thing wrapped up. There you go. That's all the stuff back. Good to go. I'm going somewhere. I will talk to you later. Okay, awesome, Brody, no problem. Thanks for joining even for a few seconds, and I hopefully will see you soon. So today we're going to play with our with my green lighting setup, which is all my gaming lights I have with my computer. I think they're pretty sick, so I think that should work kind of sweet. But right, we are back and we are ready to play. I had to set a few things up and just make sure everything's more than grand. So right, what do we have with us at the minute? We have a whole bunch of cobblestone. I will show you the progress I made because I have been playing on this here today bit by bit. So I will show you exactly where we left off the last day. As you know, we just started digging into the mountain, but I was actually able to dig through and reach the whole way to the top. So it's actually, the hard part is done, the hard and the boring part is essentially out of the way. So that's no problem at all. I've also added in some stairs here so it's easier to move up and down. And as you can see, we are reaching the top of the mountain. So now whenever we're going to be going on an adventure all the way to the mines over there, we'll be able to simply just walk up the mountain and have no issues whatsoever getting here, which is decent enough. We will, however, need to start building a small temple or something like that down here, which is the temple is probably not going to be seen. Although I'm kind of thinking maybe if we go into the mountain and dig up like a big hole and do almost like a pyramid or diamond or something like this here inside of the actual mountain there, it might be a better way of doing things. Alternatively, what I was thinking of doing is have like a landing somewhere down here that will lead us in to the second part, but I'm not too sure exactly how we're gonna finish it off. But first things first, I want to finish off the entrance here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna simply go back and collect ourselves plenty of wood so that we can put that in around and make the entrance much cooler to what we actually already had it out on. So I think that'll be pretty sweet. Right, let's see. Let's get ourselves an axe. I don't think I actually have an axe on me. I have some birch logs, but we're going to need a whole lot more, I believe, and then we're going to need a whole lot of oak wood and dark oak wood as well, logs, to make this here just that much smoother and just a little bit more perfect for the design. Right, so let me see. I'm going to have to get rid of all this here, as we're not going to require any of it at the minute, as well as the ender pearl. Okay, so I think we've got like 4 or 5 ender pearls, which is nice, because we will be able to use them very soon. I'm hoping so. I don't actually know why I've done that. We will take the sticks. But I think I've left my tools all the way down in the basement, so we're going to go and quickly grab that, and then we'll be running back up. Okay, there we go. Cool, we have our axe here. I'm going to go and chop all the trees down. I think we'll probably need around like 20 to 30 logs each, so it will take a little bit of chopping. And then once we have that sorted, we will make the entrance a little bit nicer. So as you can see, this here path is going up as well, and then I started digging up here to make it a little bit smoother for the stable. So I'm hoping that once we have the entrance into the cave sorted, I'll be able to come back here, get more wood, and start doing the stables a little bit more. And then once we have our stables built and essentially a statue up there and whatnot, the whole place will start shaping up a little bit better. And as you can see, the farm is growing quite big, which is nice as well. And yeah, the whole thing is kind of moving slowly, but we will get there eventually. It's just a matter of consistently going. Maybe you should make a tree farm, all saplings, with all saplings you have, because I don't need to go. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that as well. I might set up the farm, or not farm, a tree or oakwood tree farm somewhere around here, because the closest oakwood farm or trees that are to me are actually really far away. So I'm kind of thinking on my way back, I might even use this here area there to plant oakwood, well, standard oakwood, and then I think that should probably take care of it whenever it comes to us having to go out further out. It's essentially just that single type of tree that's really far out, and main reason being is I literally took all of it out, and yeah, it just means we have to go out quite far, and as you can see, like, it's not too efficient, but for time being we're gonna go and grab them. I will actually grab some saplings. That's actually a really good idea, and once we have everything kind of in place and going forwards, we'll be able to get more and more trees down. And yeah, okay, the saplings they just don't really seem to want to despawn, which is nice. Hopefully we can get some birch saplings as well. I know this is probably one of the trees I don't have any saplings for. I usually seem to avoid birch for some reason, but it looks really nice whenever I will build the entrance. It will just add that little bit of different texture to it. So we're going to mine a bunch of birchwood trees. I think around 30 to 40 trees or birchwood should probably cover us, no problem. We're not going to be using that much in all honesty, but having a little bit extra isn't to never hurt anyone, and I'm pretty sure it'll be decent enough. So 35, I think 35 will do perfect. The 35 will go in the middle layer, so it might be a little bit more than what I was thinking, but if we really need more, we'll be able to come back and get a little bit more wood. And then we're going to need dark oak wood logs as well. I'm going to be using dark oak wood logs for the very outer layer, the one that's essentially really far out, and then we're going to use the white ones in between. And with the white birchwood and the dark ones, it'll kind of look nice. They'll match quite well, I think. And then I will use standard oak wood logs just at the very front. So we don't actually need that much standard oak wood as of yet, but that should do fine. And then what we'll do as well after that is set up our stables, so then I can put all the horses and whatnot inside of it. And once we have the stable set up, we will probably go down to the mine and essentially collect more and more resources. We probably will need a whole load of redstone, because whenever it comes to making the Iron Man statue, we're going to need a whole lot of it. I don't know how I'm going to want to make the statue as of yet. I know I want the statue to be rather big, but I'm not too sure whether it's going to be like a Minecraft skin Iron Man, or if it's going to be an actual Iron Man. if it's going to be an actual Iron Man, we're probably going to require 4 to 5 streams of literally just digging and mining redstone and gold blocks and whatnot. So it will take up a lot. We probably will have to do a trip to the Nether, and yes, this time I hopefully won't die from the boards, not going to be down and losing my netherite. But yeah, the next trip that we're going to take into the Nether will be a little bit later on, and after we've got everything kind of set up at home, just to make sure that we're a bit more safe. Let me see. Okay, and I think that should be enough. I'm going to go and plant these trees outside of the house, and then hopefully set up a small tree farm like you said. It will just make my life that much easier as well. So on our way back, we'll collect a whole lot of the dark oak wood as well. The closer we'll get. Actually, I'm going to want to start mining up halfway up the tree, so we'll wait till we get to the top of the mountain, and then we'll jump on one of the trees and mine down, because I don't really like leaving parts of these trees unfinished, because then it takes forever to mine them down, and it's essentially really annoying. But they are a good source of wood. It's just the wood isn't the nicest. I would usually go for dark oak wood whenever it comes to getting crafting tables and sticks. Don't really like building with it, simply because I'm not a big fan of the dark colour, but I know everyone has their own preference. So let me see, I think I should be able to mine this tree from here, and then I think that should maybe be enough for the dark oak wood trees. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll give it a go and see. Actually 15 will definitely not be enough. We'll probably need around 30 of that as well. I thought we had a little bit more after cutting down them trees. Maybe if this here one out of the way, it should be a little bit smoother. Let's see. Yeah, we have 25. I'm going to risk it with 25, and then if we have to, we'll come back and see if there's anything else that we need to do. Let me just quickly plant a whole load of trees on our way back home. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a bit close. Get all the trees planted out all around the area, and then once we chop them down again, it'll be much easier to pick them up, and we'll know exactly which ones are ours, as the forest is going to be rather small. I'm thinking of building a big tower somewhere as well, like a watchtower or something. Just doesn't need to have much in it. I think it'll just be really nice to have like a huge tower pointing up from somewhere around this area. But let's go down and check if we can actually finish off our entrance into the base. I almost fell down that. I'm going to want to breed my cows again very shortly. Okay, so I see an Enderman. We're going to attempt to battle. Simply because we need as many ender pearls as we can possibly get at the moment. There we go. Fight me. So, fun fact, Endermans can't go into water and they die if they're anywhere near it. Well, not anywhere near, but if they're inside of it, they will die. They can reach you from a little bit further out, so you just need to be careful. And with the knockback sword, we should be okay just to kill him from here without taking that much damage. And where did he teleport to? There he is. Let's crack my dude. There we go. Beautiful. We got another ender pearl. The more ender pearls, the quicker we can get to the end and essentially take out the dragon. So I'm going to go and quickly put that in our chest. I think we have 5 ender pearls by now. So we have a little bit. I will need to gather up a little bit more of food here. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply make a little bit of bread. And I'm going to go down and grab some potatoes. Then we can stick the potatoes in to cook themselves, while we will be out making sure that the whole place is looking nicely. So like I said, potatoes are like the best source of food. Easiest to maintain, and essentially provides you with the most once it grows as soon as you cook it as well. It works just as well probably as meat and whatnot, so potatoes are always awesome. And they're actually very easy to find, so that you can start a plantation. All you have to do is just kill a bunch of zombies. So if you know of a zombie spawner being anywhere near your house, you'll be able to go down and essentially get yourself some potatoes. Right, let's see, we're going to stick that into this furnace, and we're going to put the rest in the other furnaces down below. And then once, since these will be cooking, we'll take a wee trip down to our entrance, set up the entrance fully, and then we'll come back and grab all the food. There we go. Actually, we've got plenty of cooked pork chop, which we got from our boars from the last live stream that we had. Right, let's see. I think I kind of messed up with the wood. I have a little bit more dark wood than I should and than I really need. So essentially, it's not as useful as I thought it would have been, but it'll be grand. So how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone's keeping well and all is good. Let me know in the comment section. Right, let's see. So what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna go 5 and 6 higher. Sorry, 5, 6. No, this is going to be up 7 higher, and then okay, yeah. So we'll have to go up just like so, and we're gonna have to go up 7 higher on that one as well. So 1, 2, 2. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what we're gonna have to do is that's not gonna work like so. So I wonder if we can get our blocks essentially going over like this here. Yeah, we can. That's cool. I don't think that will be enough to get us all the way over. I think I'm gonna have to jump down and grab the rest of the blocks. Oh no, okay. That was actually more than enough, so that's gonna be kind of perfect. So we're gonna have like a massive entrance like so going in, and then it'll be the same whenever it comes to going forwards a little bit. So it's gonna be like a 3D entrance, just like this. And then we're going to go all the way across to the very end, and just before we hit the final block we will be going one down. So we'll jump down here and build up. So our entrance will be like a 3D entrance into the cave. It will look kind of cool. A good teacher asked me to edit some characters for my whole class, 26 people. That's really good. It's always nice to know that if your teacher needs something, you can always come to him. So, well done on that. Assuming you will have a big job ahead of you to get everything kind of completed. 26 characters will probably take a little bit of time, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So, I'm sure you don't even mind, to be honest with you. Right, let's see. There we are. Oh no, okay, can go up. So this will be like our 3D entrance into the house, or into the mountain, which I think is actually kind of cool. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to block these off with the wooden planks, just like this here. I wonder if I can actually get up to it. Can we put them like this? Yes, we can. Boom. That will do more than fine. I think inside, if it all stays the same, it will look perfect. So going down and down and one more, perfect. Don't really need to fill it all out. I think that will look grand, and then we'll probably need to cover this here, just like so. So we're gonna have to go and get a little bit more wood to finalize the full entrance in. And I think a wooden entrance looks kind of neat. Let me know what you think actually, but I kind of I really like those entrances. I think they're just nice. So okay, going up the ways, we'll put in a few torches as well on the main entrance, and then whenever we're leaving, we're gonna have to get a few torches down just in small areas like this, so that we don't get too many mobs spawning on our bridge. I think you need to put them like every 7 blocks or so. So we're gonna have quite a few torches, essentially lighting up the whole path back down. So putting a few here and there extra will not cause any harm to us. There we are, and I think a few here and here. Oh, these aren't in line, but okay. I think that will do for torches. I think that's kind of, I think it's kind of cool the way it stands out, and then you can also see our entrance into the mountain from far out, which is, it looks kind of cool. So right, let's see, where's the sword? There we go, no back. Oh, okay, so a phantom's here. I did not see a phantom. Gonna have to be careful fighting them. Really annoying. I really need to go get my bow to be able to take them out. Right, come on. Okay. I really hate fighting phantoms, but we can get some phantom membrane from them, which is decent enough. Gonna have to take care of the skeleton here really quickly. I'm pretty sure the phantom hit us the first time, but the skeleton hit us the second. Where is he? There we go. Can we kill him? One more hit should take him out, I believe. Or at least I think so. Where did it go? There it is. Almost had him. Right, come on. I was very surprised whenever these first came out into the game. I couldn't remember exactly what they were. Right, we're gonna really have to go and get some bow and arrows. Have some New Jersey street friends. Chicken, it's pigeon on a girl. It's chicken on what it's what? It's chicken pigeon on a girl. Okay, I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed here. Sorry, I was reading your comment, Foxy Loot. So I'm actually getting absolutely destroyed by the mobs currently. I can't see where they're coming from at me. I think this will be more than grand. I'm not too bothered about them here at the minute. Where's the phantom though? I really want to kill the phantom to get the phantom membrane. Also, Foxy, welcome to the stream. If you're new to my channel and want to subscribe, feel free to do so. But right, let's see. For time being, we need to get rid of all these mobs that are around here. Where did the phantom go? I really want to kill the phantom. I think it essentially just backed off since it's daytime, so it's gonna go. Just joined. It's looking great. Great, thank you. Welcome. So I really want to find more drowns, which I'm hoping that will be in the area sometime soon. Does the zombie turn into a drown if it's underwater? I'm not too sure actually. But right, what we need to do now is we need to go and gather up a little bit more wood so that we can finalize the build of the entrance to the cave. So let's have a quick look and see if we can get some bone meal instead. And instead of running all the way out to where we're supposed to, or not where we're supposed to, but where we were last time, we'll simply just grow a few trees out the front, and then we'll use them. We'll use the logs from the trees to fill out the gaps. Right, let's go. Let's move quickly, and then the quicker we get there, the better it's gonna get. Do I have some hours sticking out of me? Oh yeah, oh my god, I have so many hours. That's probably not the best, but we're not gonna complain anytime soon about it. Let's see, we're gonna get our oak wood growing as quick as possible. Once we chop that down, we should be able to finalize the entrance into the cave. Whoa, I was not expecting that to grow so quickly. That literally took one bone meal, and the tree just appeared. So I'm hoping the same will happen for this one. Okay, this one took a little bit more. With the 2 trees that we chopped down now, I think this should be more than enough to go and finalize our entrance, I believe. Okay, so we have 8 of it. I don't think we'll need any more. So I'm just going to leave the trees behind us for a while, and we're going to go and quickly finalize the entrance so that we can make it as big as possible. And then once we enter inside of the mountain, we'll see where we can set up a temple. I'm not sure if I should set up a tower or what else we could use for the building for our nether portal. Apologies, I can't speak at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with me. But right, let's finalize the entrance, and then once that's finished, we will be left over with quite a bit of wood actually. So that's not too bad. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. So there's our entrance. It's finally finished off. That looks actually very, very decent, and then that'll lead us all the way up to the top. You can use phantom membrane to repair elytras once you can. But I feel yeah. No. That's why I kind of want to collect as many ender pearls as I can get, so then we can go to the end, kill the dragon, and look for an elytra, and then we can actually fly around. Which will be kind of sick. So I think our Iron Man statue will be placed up here, and that will make it just very visible from our house and from the surrounding area down there. But what I want to do is I want to make an awesome nether portal, something a little bit different and something a little bit bigger this time around. I know we have one there, but if we spawn a second ender portal or nether portal, we'll be able to go to a completely different biome or spawn in a completely different area whenever we go into the nether. So I'm kind of thinking either dig down into a cave there and make a huge cave that we'll be able to access, or essentially make a huge building just sticking out from this side, that is inaccessible by us and going up through the mountain, through the staircase, and then another staircase that will lead you directly up to the Iron Man statue. Or the alternative is make a tunnel somewhere down here, or a small building that will then lead us down. Or actually, you know what, we could probably set one up down here, going all the way down, since we've already dug up the main area that we require. So we could probably just do that, and then that would make it a million times easier for us to move around the mountain. So yeah, actually let's do that. So we'll use the 4x4 block, we'll dig in 2 blocks and then we'll start going down, and that will kind of make it more that will make it work a little bit better, I believe. So do we have any more pickaxes? Yeah, we've got a few. I'm actually going to grab this into our hand, and we'll get rid of all the wood. So let's mine in 2 blocks, and then we'll start making a staircase down before making a giant room. And then in that giant room we will create like a diamond shape with a the nether portal built directly in the middle. I think that would look kind of cool. And I think in order for the nether portal to look cool inside of that, we will have to use some of the nether bricks or nether blocks, something that we can pick up from there. I'm not sure if we're going to use nether quartz or nether wart block, because they're simply too white. I kind of want a block that's going to be a little bit maybe yellowish, so maybe like glowstone or something that's dark. So we are yet to confirm exactly which one we're going to go for, but let's start mining down a little bit, simply so we're not going to avoid that, unfortunately. So I'm kind of thinking mine all of this up, and then the further we get into the mountain, the better it's going to get, because then we can set up a huge room, which we will use. I've got an amazing idea inside of my head as to what we're going to do inside of that room, like setting it up wise. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that before, but it wasn't in Minecraft, so it'll be really cool seeing how it looks in Minecraft. But we'll see how it goes. Let me see. I'm gonna have to fill that up with cobblestone, because I really want it all to be kind of perfectly laid out. I know we're gonna have to dig up a whole lot of gravel here, and if we can get down to the level that doesn't show any more gravel, I'll be very, very happy. Right, so it's essentially going to be like this here, I believe, for whenever we're digging down, because we're going to go down by 1 more block here. Oh, and our pickaxe is gone. How many pickaxes do you have? I have 1 more pickaxe with us, so we will probably have to go back and get another one sometime very, very soon, just to make sure we can dig down a little bit further. I don't want it to be easily visible from the staircase just down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig down about 5 to 10 blocks extra on top of what we already have. Then we're going to take a right, make a small path to the right. It's just going to be a straight corridor, and then another turn to the left, and then in that turn to the left that will be our entrance. Or actually that will be another staircase going all the way down. That will then take us to the portal, and I think that will be kind of cool, because the temple, we won't actually build a temple for it, but what we will build is we'll build an epic room that will display the portal, and I think that will kind of work just a little bit nicer than what the temple would have done for it. So let's just continue on digging down. 5 more blocks I think we'll go, and then after we hit 5 blocks down, we will take our first corridor turn. So let's see, can we replace this really quickly? Did that work? Okay, there we go. So that worked, and it just means I don't have to deal with gravel anymore, hopefully. But we'll see the lower we get down. Hopefully that won't be an issue whenever it comes to taking it up and building up our temple. So, actually no, that needs filled out. I will probably have to go through and fill out the holes and stuff to make this, to make the tunnels look a little bit nicer. I'm not sure if I should make them just simply in wooden planks around the walls, or if I should use a different block that would look nicer for the tunnel, and like essentially like the walls around. I feel like that would make it just make it for a bit of a nicer feeling if it's not just stone. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Would that be a better thing to do? Is replace the walls, or should I just keep them like it is and just display the whole mountain so that we know that we're actually inside of it and it's not human built. But let's see. Okay, so we are going quite far down. We just need a few more blocks, I think, and that should be us. We're not too far down now, or too far away from it now, which I'm kind of glad about. But I can hear a few zombies in my headset. I don't know if you guys heard it. It might be a little bit annoying having to deal with monsters down in the mines. Well, not in the mines, but in the huge cave that we're going to dig. But we'll see how it goes once we actually get to that stage. The closer we can get, the better. I think the better resources we'll also start seeing. As at the top of the mountain, you're not going to get the best of all resources available to yourself. Okay, so we are going quite far down, and I probably would put stone brick walls, maybe stone stairs. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the stone stairs and stuff would be a little bit nicer as well. Stone brick ones, sorry. I might actually do that. We'll smelt most of our cobblestone at some stage as well, and then just kind of redo the interior design of the tunnels. I think that'll kind of give it more of a castle-like feeling, almost. So we'll see how it goes, and I think that would probably be the better idea. Is to make it stone bricks. Let's see. Okay. I know this is the outside of it, so it's a good thing we're digging down the ways. But I'm hoping that we don't run into the walls anytime soon. Okay, we will run into the walls eventually. So let's see. If we go one more down, and then we'll dig a small tunnel, or a small square. So we're going to go 3 blocks across further, and then we'll turn back towards the way we came from. Essentially going that way down the stairs, and then we'll go back down, and then we'll take a left, and I think that should solve the issue of the mountain kind of disappearing on that side. At least I'm hoping it would. As long as nothing else appears here, we should be okay. I'm gonna dig 2 blocks in, and I think that'll be more than perfect. I will have to set up like a watchtower on top of one of these mountains that we'll be able to use, but the watchtower will probably come in the near future once we have all the resources to create a tower. I don't like creating random and like awful looking towers, so we probably will require a whole lot of building blocks. Okay, so there we are. This is what our landing will look like at the bottom, essentially, for now. So if we dig forwards, that's going to ruin the base, or not the base, the outside of the blocks. So what we'll do is we're going to have to dig up and cover the area with some dirt a little bit higher, just so we can, yeah, okay. So essentially it's just the end of the mountain up here, so we will cover the whole thing up, just like so, and you don't need to be here. Okay, so I should kill him. Nope. Okay, yeah, I will kill him. So we will cover this up a few blocks further, and then as our stairs will start going down, we shouldn't be able to see this here anymore, which I'm hoping for will be the case. Let me see. Right, why did you go around this way, dude? Kill the zombie real quickly, and we'll go back to mine inside of the mountain. There we go, so he's dead. Back into the mountain, and then let's continue on with our build just like so. So I think that will be more than grand. Now it's time to start mining in, and then this will be a first block going down essentially, so that shouldn't be really an issue at all. To make a staircase going down now, after we go past a few blocks that I've just built, and then we get a bit more inside of the mountain, it'll just make our lives that much easier. So the first block going down, and I don't think we should be hitting any more of the edges of this mountain, so we should be fully inside. So that's essentially the goal that we had in mind, is to get as deep and as far as possible. I will have to go and make a new pickaxe after the next block now. No? Okay, 2 blocks after that. So I'm gonna go and quickly mine. I'm gonna craft a few pickaxes that we can use and the deeper, once we get into a deep enough level of the mountain, we will turn and do a few extra tunnels that we will then take, and that will lead us all the way to our new nether portal that we're going to use. So setting up the whole like base inside the mountain will be also very cool, and it will just add to the world that we already have. Oh my god, is he riding a chicken? Unbelievable. The chicken is bringing him towards. Can he actually decide where the chicken goes? Or is that just me who has to do that? Okay. That's kind of awesome. So a baby zombie riding a chicken. Cool enough. Right, we have to be careful for skeletons. I have a feeling I'm gonna get sniped very shortly because of a straight line. Let's see. You get away from my donkey. Donkey's been here since one of the first episodes. Sorry, Benji. Right. I hear another phantom somewhere close by. I wonder if I could let him into the house. Could we let him into the house? Alright, you go away. If the phantom came by, we could let him into the house, which would make it that much easier for us to actually fight him. And then it's just so much easier to kill him. Right, you can stand up. You can stand up. Are we going to have another baby wolf? Possibly. Yeah, okay, cool. We have another baby wolf. Very nice. I will start using the wolves at some stage in this series. I just don't know exactly when. But for now, let's just get rid of all these items that we don't need to carry on us. I will keep a stack of cobblestone on us at all times, just in case. It might be useful. Hello, baby wolf. You can sit down. Let's see. I think two pickaxes should do it. Let's see. There we go. We'll find that back into the chest, and we're going to run up and start mining down inside of the mountain. The bigger the room that we'll be able to create is essentially going to make the design of our nether portal that much cooler, because we'll be making like an upside down diamond shaped room, which will be going in. So it's well, upside down room, or an upside down pyramid type of thing. That will be kind of like a big box. Okay, crap! I did not realize this is going to happen. But once we have that sorted, essentially it'll be build time. So we're gonna have to go in and rebuild it. I'm kind of thinking maybe use glowstone for it. I think glowstone would look really nice inside of the mountain, and it would just add that extra bit of a touch whenever it comes to the nether portal. So I think we might proceed with the glowstone itself. Let me see. We don't want apples in our hand. We need pickaxes. I probably didn't need it to be this high. So I might add an extra block just above here, like so. Yeah, I think that'll cover the whole thing, and then we shouldn't be able to hit outside of the mountain anymore. So the further we're going to dig down, the more of a chance we'll have to avoid contact with the outside. And we don't want our nether portal to be visible at all to from the staircase at all. So you're going to have to go down to the very bottom. Maybe you can use your wolves when you're going to the end. I think that they would probably die sadly, but iron golems. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that could be an idea. Bringing them with me. So they will definitely help to hunt and kill all the mobs. So that's not bad actually. I might bring all of them with me. So we're gonna have to set up a villager farm as well, and then use the iron golems. But we will do that eventually. Like, we have a lot of work to do in this series before we close it off fully and the server goes public. So right, okay, we are gonna get a whole lot of cobblestone here, which we will use. We're essentially gonna have to melt it and convert it to our bricks, or stone bricks that we're going to use all over the world. I'm thinking maybe converting our ground into a different type of block outside of the house might be also a good idea. I'm not too sure which one, but I'm kind of thinking we don't want the whole thing to be made of cobblestone, so we can create a whole lot of bricks. And I might even convert the bridge into bricks as well, or just a simple stone bridge with not bricks but stone. Will do grand as well, I think, and will look rather nice if we were to do that. So I will be experimenting with a few different blocks all around and trying to see what kind of will fit the nicest for our world. But at the minute, I'm going to leave the walls as they are, make them look, standard and basic, so we know exactly that we are in the mountain and the level that we're on it. So this is probably going to be like a huge mining episode, and we're going to be trying to create a tunnel very shortly. What level are we on now? We are at level 67. I think we're going to need to go down at least 17 more blocks if we really want to be almost in the safe zone, and then we will take a turn left and go further into the mountain. I know the mountain gets a little bit higher as you go left, so I don't think we should be reaching the outside anytime soon, or at least I hope not. So, or actually, do we need to go down by 17 more blocks? Is the question. I don't actually think we do, but what we will do is we will have to go deeper down to make the huge cave for our ender portal, or not ender portal, nether portal. So in fear, and actually, let's just keep going down until we can't until we can't really dig up to the surface anymore, and then once we are deep enough to create like a big room, say 10 by 10 by 10, or even 20 by 20. That's whenever we'll stop, and once we have that big room set up, that's whenever we will start the construction of our huge nether portal room. And then in the middle we're going to have like a nice nether portal platform and a small bridge that will lead us into the middle of it. So it's essentially going to be a huge empty room with a whole lot of space around it, and it's just going to be a nether portal in the middle with a small platform and a bridge leading to it. I know it's a lot of work to go through just to make something so simple, but I think it will look really cool once it's embedded inside of a mountain, and once the mountain will be touched up, and essentially the walls and the stairs and all that air will convert as well to a different type of block that looks a bit more pleasing. I think the whole project will just simply take shape a little bit nicer. But for time being, let's see how we are on our inventory space. We do have quite a lot of inventory space so far, but our pickaxe is about to run out as well. Thankfully I have another one left, but I'm not sure how many pickaxes we'll need to create the whole thing, and I know we don't have any glowstone yet, so we're going to have to go into the nether at some point today and get as much glowstone as we possibly can. Hopefully we won't have to go too far away from the spawning place to get that. I think there's some quite nearby actually, but we'll see, and hopefully we won't have to interfere with any of the boars. Most annoying creatures in the game. I really don't want to be down in the nether again. We're at level 14. It seems that anytime I go into the nether I literally lose all of my XP, but it'll be grand. I'm sure I can figure out a way of not dying this time around. I thought I was doing pretty well last survival stream, but it ended up that the boars got the better of me in the end. So let's head all the way down and see if we can make anything cooler out of this here. So level that we're on now is 59. I think level 50 will be a nice cutoff point, because it will be very deep into the mountain again, and once we hit level 50 we'll take a turn to the left and make a nice path, kind of leading around. We'll go left and it'll be like almost like a circle path, or a U-turn that will take us facing back that way. So we'll go left and then we'll go left again, and then we'll start building up the huge room for our nether portal. It's essentially just going to be a big hole at the minute, and then once we get all our blocks we will start building it up and bigger and bigger. So I think that will be probably the best way of tackling that, is to make a huge hole in the ground. It's just going to be a big square, so yeah, don't blame me for that. It's just the way I think will be the best for the whole room. Although I need to figure out a way to make sure that we can dig up the same amount of blocks so we can dig down. So that's probably going to be a bit of a challenge, making sure that the whole thing is essentially identical. But I have a plan kind of as to how I'm going to tackle it, but I'm just not 100% certain on it yet. Thinking how many blocks do we want it to be? We will probably want it to be around so it's going to be almost like a perfect square. So we're going to go 1, 2. Say it's going to probably need to be around at least 20 to 30 blocks high, if not more. But we will kind of decide on that more, bit more once we get into the actual mining of the room itself. And I think the bigger the room, the nicer the design of it will end up looking. We are on level 53, so we need to dig down 3 more blocks, just like so. And then once we hit level 50, we'll start making the tunnels and the U-turn to go all the way around the back. And once we have that sorted, we will continue on a little bit. I also want to, we'll change the game after a while, and we'll set up a, how do you call it? A Minecraft minigames stream as well. Well, it's not gonna, we're not going to change anything really. We will mainly just jump on a server after a while, probably mine Hive server on 1.5.2, and then we'll be playing on that for a while. 1.15, sorry, not 1.5.2, and we will play some mini games today as well. I kind of want to play a little bit of Death Run and whatnot, so we will be doing a bit of that today. Once we get a bit more of the world kind of wrapped up. I'm not sure how long I want to stream today. I know my camera will die very, very, very soon, so I will just continue on streaming just the same as yesterday, with the camera off, and essentially we'll just see how far we can go and what is the best options for us. I will probably be taking breaks here and there for a few minutes. So yeah, let's see, 2 more blocks that way, and we will start building a small tunnel going in towards there. Well, the tunnel's not going to be small. Our tunnels are actually very huge, but I think that's kind of good because we are able to gather a whole lot of different resources and a whole lot of different materials that we can then that we will then use to create something just a little bit bigger and a little bit nicer for ourselves in the future. We will need to get like a huge redstone farm, or essentially just something that we'll be able to get something red from. Let me see, let's dig 1 more in so that it kind of, so we give ourselves that 1 block of space there, and I think that'll be more than perfect in order for us to climb back up. And once we are setting up our stairs, because we don't want we want a square block of 4x4, like so it's going to be 4x4 and then the staircase going all the way up. I might actually run up and make a simple cobblestone staircase, a whole lot of them, and we'll bring them down, place them down so it's easier for us to get up and down rather than having to jump up and consistently waste a whole lot of our hunger, which we will be doing if we continue this up. I think a few stacks of staircases will be necessary, so I'm going to bring around 3 to 4 stacks just in case, and then if we don't need that, then that's okay. I will need to create a bit more pickaxes. I think maybe 3 to 4 pickaxes extra should lead us to the room that I will want to use for our new nether portal, and I will keep the one that we have here because we already know where this is leading to and how to get there, so that makes it that much easier for us going forwards. But let's see, where do we have our pickaxes? Our pickaxes are, I think, all gone. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a few more. Let's make some staircases first. Hello, wolf. Can I feed him? No, okay, I can't feed the wolf apparently. Right, so I think 32 times 4. Okay, we will need a little bit more, just like so, and then why am I even doing that? There we are. 3 stacks and 20. I think that should be enough to get us through the whole mountain until we reach the next point. Let's see, so we're gonna make a few additional pickaxes. I think 3 pickaxes will do nicely, and I didn't bring any iron with us. Iron, there we go. Let's see, 3 pickaxes or 4 pickaxes will do fine. There we go. I will have to clear my inventory, so let's really quickly do that. Don't need any of this either, nor that, and none of that. I don't think I'm going to take any blocks with us just as of yet. I think we have more than enough blocks for time being, so we're simply just going to go up, place all of our staircases up and down, and then once we have that done, we will come back and probably get more pickaxes because we're going to have to dig up a huge room. I might even enchant the pickaxes just to make our lives easier. I didn't really think about enchanting the ones I have now. I probably could have got like efficiency 1 out of it or something like that, which would make the whole process that much easier for now. But let's head back up and let's see how far down we can get again. I'm going to start from the bottom and simply build up all the way to the top again with our staircases. 4x4. I know there's iron at the wall, but we don't really need the iron as of yet. We will have to go on another iron mining mission eventually, because I will probably go for a whole lot of pickaxes and we will waste a whole lot of our own resources. Although I'm thinking it is possible that we could get some decent iron source from the nether. I'm not too sure whether the nether is like, it's not the best for iron, but it's also not too bad. Like, you can get it there, especially in all the chests, and we will need to go and see if we can go maybe a different way and find like a different bastion that will essentially be a little bit I don't know, more rewarding to us, may I say. I know we got some netherite from the old one, but it just I think 2 blocks, it wasn't really great, and I'm yet still to find netherite actually in the ground where I'm digging it. I have never found a single ore of netherite for some reason, and I really don't understand why. So this is what I meant by staircases being a bit funny. If I don't set the blocks up properly, I should have dug up 1 more block that way, but I'm not going to bother about that now, and we will just leave it the way it is currently. I know this is looking perfect. I might fix that later on in the series. I will simply just have to make a 1 block deeper wall and then touch the whole thing up. But once we're replacing everything with our stone bricks, that's whenever we'll take care of the whole staircase issue. At the minute, we'll be able to move up and down the staircases without a problem anyway. That's why I have all my staircases going up 4x4. It just makes it a little bit wider and it's a little bit nicer to move around. So it will be much quicker for us now, and we do have a whole lot of work already done to this world, which I'm actually kind of pleased about, because I think it will pay off eventually. But in the meantime, let's place a torch up there. Actually, a torch up here will do better, and we're going to start digging into the mountain. I'm not sure how far I want to dig in going that way first, but we'll figure something out, and then we will turn back around and then go back up again. Well, we won't be going back up, but we will be going back towards that way once the tunnel is just a little bit longer, and I'm certain that we won't be able to dig out anymore. I'm thinking the blocks that we have here, it will be a sufficient amount for a small pyramid for our room to be placed inside of, and then we'll probably have to dig the same amount down. So I'm thinking if we take care of the top first and then start building down towards the bottom, or mining the bottom of the cave, that's whenever everything will be much smoother. And this is essentially a very hateful process that takes so long, but it's, you know, something kind of necessary if you want to make something look really awesome inside of the mountain. And I think that's what we'll do. The mountain will probably turn out to look completely different. I have kind of like a nice wee idea of what I want the mountain to look like, but it will probably take a few hundred episodes of the survival series. Even though whenever I'm finished with the survival series, such as after killing the Ender Dragon and whatnot, I will probably continue on building in it and adding stuff to it. I will want to open it up to the public a little bit. I'm not sure to what extent, as I don't want people just coming in and deciding to destroy the whole place up. So it'll only be a certain few people that will be able to access the server at the start, and then once that's done, we'll see how far we can go on after that. Might even create a public server for people to play games on and whatnot, which I think might be decent enough and quite fun. But at the minute, we're focusing mainly on our mission at the minute, which is our survival world. So let's see. Let's continue mining the tunnel. I think the tunnel's almost getting big enough. Moving this way, so I think 4 more blocks that way, and then we can turn around and push back towards the entrance into the main cave that we're going to go into. So we're going to go in by 4, and then once we're in by 4, we will do another turn to the left, and that will be essentially our path that will lead to the first door. that will take us inside of the building that we will use. So I'm still not 100% certain what type of blocks I want to use for the ender room. I'm still kind of set on gold or glowstone, because I'm simply thinking that will look really nice once put around the whole ender portal. Everyone will know that it's the nether blocks that we put around it. So obviously we would have to be in it first and whatnot, and I just think it'll kind of like fit in a bit nicer. Or the alternative to that is, just drop my pickaxe. Alternative to that is use nether brick. Nether brick is decent enough, but the only issue with that is the room would be absolutely like blacked out, and it would be super dark. Okay, my screen just froze for a wee second there. Don't know what was happening, but there we go. We will take our path that way now, and then I think that should essentially create a big enough room if we dig far enough. I will probably have to go in 10 to 15 blocks that way, if not more, just to make sure we don't meet our stairs whenever we're building the huge cave. So going in and essentially, well, we're going to be in the middle, so we're only going to go up by half. I'm kind of thinking, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around. You will need to make the cave quite big. So let's see. What we have at the minute in the mountain and what we've dug up is probably nothing compared to all the stuff we're going to have to dig up even more and even further in the series. I might go down and look for a little bit of diamonds later on today as well, and then we can maybe use an enchanted diamond pickaxe if I can get more books. But I need to go and breed more cows as well in order for that to happen, because I think leather wise we are looking pretty good, and we are approaching level 30 enchantments that will essentially make our life much easier. And I left all the torches back home, I believe, so we're going to run back home and grab some torches. While I'm home, I may as well enchant the pickaxes that I have. I've got 2 more pickaxes in this one here, simply because it'll make our process that much quicker, and we'll see if we can do anything else moving forward with the stream. But the mountain is looking well at the minute. I kind of want to do like a cool entrance. So I mean, we do have a nice entrance into the mountain itself, but I'm kind of thinking design of the entrance of the whole mountain might change a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can invite them into the house here. Where did they go? They're up there, right? I need you guys to attack me at the bottom. Okay, so if you fly inside of here, you will die. Right, didn't invite you. Need to go away. Right, phantoms are there right now. Okay, so they're a bit. Okay, I don't think they will fall for the trap to go inside of the house itself. Is it going away? Appears so. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to get the phantoms inside of the house anytime soon. But I'm kind of thinking if I grab a bow and arrow, I'll be able to finish them off quite easily. But first, let's enchant our pickaxes. Okay, and we need to go and grab lapis first as well. Completely forgot lapis. That's one thing you'll notice I'll be doing a whole lot throughout the series, is completely forgetting that we need lapis to enchant stuff. Are we out of torches completely? I thought we had a few more torches left for us, but apparently not. So I'm going to really quickly make a whole bunch of sticks, and we'll grab some torches. Probably had enough there on its own, but I think that'll do enough for torch-wise. And what we're going to want to do then is place our iron ore here, and we'll go and enchant the pickaxes so we have enough torches to keep the place pretty well lit up. And once essentially we put glowstone buildings down, we won't really have to worry about all the okay, let me see, all of the mobs spawning inside of it. It just it probably won't be that great. If we go fortune 1, so that's not too bad. And unbreaking 2, unbreaking 2 again. Okay, so essentially it's not the worst enchantments, it just means our pickaxes will last a little bit longer. Efficiency 2 and fortune 1, that's kind of okay. I wouldn't really use that to mine up any of the diamond ores or any of the good ores that we have waiting for us. I am waiting until I am able to complete the full level for enchantment and get like fortune 3 or something like that. So simply we can multiply our diamonds into about 12 or 13, and then once that's done, that's whenever we will look into getting a bit more off the ores. If we got silk touch or something like this here, I probably would have went down and mined 4 ores that we have and kept them in the house, waiting for a time that we get our fortune 3 pickaxe. But for now, let's focus on wrapping this here whole end of the mountain up. I am hoping that it will be kind of quickly done. I need to figure out a way to stop the mobs getting all the way across the mountain. I'm assuming the more kind of a build around it, the easier it's going to get. But let's see for now. Do we want to use the efficiency one? Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the efficiency one for mining this here. It'll just make it so much quicker. Since it's just going to be much better. And we'll be able to get through these walls it's almost air. It would be nice to get a diamond pickaxe. We'll be able to mine through it quicker. Alternatively, what we will do once we get enough netherite, we will use a netherite enchanted pickaxe as well. That will be absolutely awesome. And I know netherite pickaxes are better than diamond ones too. So anything that's better than diamond and enchanted to a whole good level, I'm assuming we'll just demolish the blocks that are in front of us without even a scratch on it, which is kind of nice. Netherite is a decent new ore added in, which is obviously much harder to get than it seems, but once you collect it, it will pay off having the whole thing there. I might even do a stream where I'm essentially just in the nether doing a whole strip mine, where we will spend a few hours simply mining the netherite to see how much we can end up with at the end of the day if we're doing like a full day long stream or something like this here. And then at the end of it, we will see if we can get at least a few stacks of netherite possible. I will probably need a whole lot of chests with us, as I'm assuming that will probably take up a whole lot of inventory space, and yeah, we probably don't want that. So we'll probably be setting up like small bases here and there in between it. But let's continue on with our mining mission. I know this isn't really too entertaining as we're not really exploring anything important, but we are making good progress in the world, and I think the more kind of that we build into it, the better it's going to look, and it's going to be just a bit more impressive as it's going to get a whole lot larger. So let's just continue on. We will take a trip to the nether in this episode and see how much possible glowstone we can collect. Hopefully, say it again, hopefully it will be a lot, but I know like glowstone sometimes can be a little bit annoying in gathering up, as it's a bit of a pain depending on where it appears. So is this tunnel far enough, do we think? I hate the way the particles come through the mountain at certain places. That kind of doesn't make really much sense to me, but I'm assuming this is like a bug or something Minecraft has at the minute. So I am just going to ignore it for the time being, and we will continue on in. I've yet to update my Minecraft version as well up to the newest snapshot of 1.6, because the server is just not ready for an update yet. I have looked, I have checked, and it's nowhere near ready for an update. But we will just continue on with what we have, and hopefully this here whole issue will be sorted. Like, there's no doubt that the blocks, the water shouldn't be getting through these blocks. We're halfway into the mountain. There's absolutely no way that should be raining, especially through stone. It doesn't really make sense to me, but sure. How many blocks is that we're in now? I think that's decent enough. It is quite a few deep, quite a few blocks deep into the mountain. But I'm thinking another 5 or 6 blocks, and then we'll look into setting up ourselves with a huge room for our nether portal. So let's go for another 5 blocks deep in, and then we'll start building up essentially and whatnot. I'm not 100% certain on the exact dimensions of it as of yet, but we will figure it out very quickly. We'll have to make a quick design of it somewhere maybe on a sheet of paper, and then I'll be able to tell exactly how big of the area we want to make. But our inventory is also filling up, so we will have to go and empty it very, very, very shortly. So 2 more blocks in, and that should be us, I think. Or is it 3 more blocks? I think it's it. No, I think 2 will do grand. I think if we go in by 2 more blocks and then set up a huge room, and then we can do like an awesome pyramid nether portal type of room, making it just that much cooler, and it'll make like an awesome interior design on the inside. I think that will just add the world that extra bit of a touch that we essentially need. I will really quickly just run home and empty out our inventory before we proceed with making a big room now. How we're going to make the room is we're going to leave a door entrance here, or will we? No, you know what? We'll build a huge room first, and then we'll decide on how we're going to build the entrance to it. I think doing maybe like a path that will lead inside of it with glowstone or something like this here will look decent enough. But let's head home, empty our inventory first, and then we'll come back down and start digging up all the items that we need, essentially to make that happen and make it kind of as live as possible. The path to the house is actually kind of big now. I'm kind of liking where the world is going at the minute. I know there's a few structures that we still need to add on top of what we already have, just to make it look that bit more kind of more professional and whatnot. I'm thinking maybe of replacing that roof that I have with stone stairs rather than wood. That would kind of make the design of our house kind of a little bit, you know, a little bit changed, and will make it look a little bit more cooler. So that will add a whole lot of depth to the design and whatnot. So emptying out all of this here useless stuff. Let me see, we'll put all that stuff in the chest. We can make a few books as well, so we will be able to get some decent enchantments on all of our pickaxes and all of our loot very, very shortly, as soon as we're kind of done building that whole room. Is that a dolphin? Okay, cool. I think we've seen a dolphin, so that's nice enough. But in the meantime, let's head back home. Not back home, sorry. Let's head back into the mountain and continue on creating the big room that we'll be able to then use to set up everything inside of. So I'm kind of thinking we'll need 1, and then we'll need all the blocks around it. Okay, so that's what I was kind of afraid of, is we're going to have to make a huge room. I'm not sure if I should maybe start digging in a specific way to make kind of way for the shape that we're going to want to use. I might actually do that, and then once we are inside of it later on, we'll figure it out completely. So what we're going to want to do is we will be digging up into the middle, I'm assuming, just like so. I think that will be more than perfect, actually, just to make a big block. There's no point in us being worried about having to start the shape as of yet. I will just simply finish off the shape the further that we go into it completely. And then worst case scenario, we can expand on the design of it. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we are in deep by 5. Let's go in. We'll go in by 10, and then 10 this way, 10 the other way, and then 20 across. So we will do a 20 by 20 by 20 block. So I think that'll look kind of nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 more block. So I think that'll be perfect, and then actually it'll be 24 by 24 by 24, because I didn't take into account these blocks here. But I think that'll be more than enough blocks. It will be absolutely huge, I know. But that's essentially the main goal of it, is to make this room as big as possible. And once we have that room kind of set up, it should be no problem. So we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need to go up by 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. So we're going to go up 1 and 2, and then we will make our path, our room going back the ways towards down here. So as you can see, this will end up being a massive project. We're only about 4 high on it, and then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to dig down by about Well, we have our 4 block height, so we're going to have to go up by 10 and then down by 10 to make it essentially perfect. So I'm kind of thinking if what we do first is set up our corners so that our corners are perfectly coy, then we can kind of start from the top and go down. I think my camera just switched off. Let me double check. Yep, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to hide that. So, camera died again. I still don't have my webcam. I will have it shortly. I'm hoping so anyway. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see how long it takes to get it. So, 10 blocks up is what we're going to have to go through. I believe so. But, let's go 24 blocks that way. And then once we're at 24 blocks that way, we will build the 10 up and make like a path inside. And then we'll see. So, we're currently in by 2. So this is going to be a very long room to dig, and it's probably going to take us a whole lot of time. I don't think we'll probably finish it off in one stream either. I do want to kind of get the basis for it set up, so that's what we're going to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we are 7 in, so we're not even halfway there yet, but we will get there eventually. The further we go in, the nicer the whole thing will get. Also, bear in mind we will have to go up by 10 blocks and do the whole same thing again, over and over and over and over again. Which I mean, it's not ideal. It will take a whole lot of time, I know, but eventually we will get there, and it will be worth it, I think. So what are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we are 15 blocks in. We need to go in by 9 more, and then once we hit 9 more, I will make a pillar up by 10. Essentially, we'll build up, and then we'll build back down, just to make sure that the whole thing is kind of sweet and smooth. So we will be going back to our first corner and making sure that everything is more than kind of the same. I think a perfect square will do grand. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4 more blocks to go in, which will finish off the one side almost. If we can get up by 10 blocks up and then 10 blocks down, that would be more than perfect. But I'm thinking start with the blocks that will be up above us. Once we have all the blocks above us kind of read out, it should be no problem whatsoever doing that. I will place a torch down at this end of the... Actually, we're going to have to put them one in because we want to dig up by 10 blocks. So, let's see. We'll have to get up 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Almost killed ourselves there. Thankfully, I was able to get out really quickly. Let's see. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks up. We have to go up by another 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is essentially going to be the extent that we have to go through to get our blocks set up and everything kind of cut out. So what I will do is I'm going to go over to that side as well and essentially just mine up 10, and I will come back to this corner here and start digging 4x4. So we'll go up 4 blocks just below, we'll dig 4 across, then we'll go down 4 blocks lower, dig the 4 across, then go down and finish with the 2, so we have a perfect strip just moving across of 14 by 24, just like so. So this torch here we will need to place around the corners just like this here, so we have enough light going into our building. And let's see, so hopefully no gravel comes down this time. So we have 4, 5. So we are able to go in up by 5. Now we are 6. Okay, so we have dug into a cave at last, and I'm pretty sure this is what I was hearing. I was the mobs in here, so let's really quickly just kill them, get rid of them. I think the skeleton has to go first. Once we get rid of the skeleton, should be no problem. We shouldn't be reaching this cave, I don't think, at all, whenever it comes to the main building of our nether portal. Yeah, I think this is just kind of off to the left a little bit too far. So we just about missed it, which I'm not complaining about. It's decent enough, but I need to see exactly the height that we are at to make sure that we are completely on it. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. So we are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we will have to go all the way up to here and essentially 10 across. So we will need to add like a small barrier around this here area, just to make sure that we don't have any mobs dropping in on unexpected times. So I'm really quickly just actually going to block this off like so, and we know that the cave is here, which is the main, which is a really good source of information for us for the time being. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to dig down by 4, I think. One more, and then we're going to just continue on going across until we meet the other side. I think we had to go this way, am I correct? Let me just double check and make sure that we are going the correct way. Yes, okay, so if we continue on going straight in this path up above, we will be able to meet the end of it. Okay, why are we so far down at the minute? Not sure what I've done there, but okay. Right, let's continue on mining forward, and then once we reach the end of it, we will take our trip back down, and we'll essentially just continue mining on back and forth until we have reached the whole until we get the whole perimeter of it kind of wrapped up and out of the way. I know this probably would be quicker with I don't know, maybe blowing the whole thing up with TNT and setting up a huge room. Other than that, might have been a good idea. It would probably save us a whole load of time, but we would have to kind of redo the area. But actually, I don't think that would have been too bad of an idea. Maybe to blow the whole thing up and then see if we can fix it up again. But there we are. So we have dug to the other side of our room, and we will go down by let's see. Okay, 3 blocks again will do fine, and then we'll go back down by 4, going back the other direction. So should be good. Let's see if we can get some light up in here. I think that looked more than grand. Texture pack is pretty nice. Yeah, I like this texture pack. It's not the worst. It's not the one I would usually play with though. I was kind of experimenting with that, and then I just never really bothered to change the texture packs again. So I'm kind of thinking, you know what, may as well just stick to it now and see essentially how far we can go on the one texture pack. Let's see, that'll do more than grand for this side. We will have to dig over by 24 blocks again that way and back the ways and whatnot. So we will. We do have a lot of work to do currently, waiting for us. So let's just quickly erase all these blocks down here. I'm not 100%. I think 3 blocks down will take us back to the bottom, or to the gap even. So we are approaching kind of the cutoff point, I believe. Is that right? 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to dig the 2 blocks across, and then go on our way back. We will just simply destroy the final block and then jump down and collect all of these. So as you can see, this here will be absolutely huge, and it's going to get even bigger because the two buildings will have to meet at a certain point. So I think that will kind of make it decent enough, or at least I'm hoping it would. Once we start building it, we will be able to add more kind of space around the whole building itself, and I think that will kind of just wrap up the whole design issue off of it, because I'm not 100% certain if this will be big enough for our survival, or for the plan I'm building for the whole nether portal room, but I have a feeling it might be just right. Didn't really do the calculations I was going to, and then I was like, I'll just leave it for now. But there we go. So yeah, the room is going to be absolutely huge, as you can tell, and that's only about half of it so far. It's going to be super high, and it's going to be super long as well. 24 by 24 by 24. So we're only up to 10. Too busy to watch YouTube. Burnt my dinner. It's inedible now. Bit unfortunate. Right, let's see. We're gonna have to do the same, going across the ways down here now, and once we have that kind of all set in stone, I think it'll be more than perfect. So this is gonna take a while to dig. I might even just do it at a later date. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to go up by 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think that should be more than perfect. Yet again, we'll place down a torch, and we'll go up across by 3 blocks. So 24 blocks by 24 blocks by 24 blocks. You get the whole idea of it. It needs to be absolutely huge to look exactly the way we want it to look, and it will take hours upon hours probably just to dig up something as simple as this. So we will just continue on mining. Once I have the main square cut out, we're gonna probably just finish off on that. So it's just gonna be the main paths. So if we can get the 10 by 10, kind of sort it for now, we'll then dig up the rest of the room from the top, and on our way, once we reach the bottom, we will simply just dig down or go down by 1 block at a time, and we will probably need to find a staircase or something like that, or make a staircase to make it very simple for us to move around. But we are reaching the midpoint. So the whole thing will be connected after this here, so we'll be able to kind of get like a rough idea of the scale that I'm thinking of for the whole project. And no, I don't have another pickaxe another shovel, unfortunately, which is a little bit annoying. We're just gonna have to mine it by hand, unfortunately, but I guess that'll be grand. There we go. That's the dirt kind of out of our way now, and I was only really worried about going up the ways. Because we are going up the mountain again, so we might reach the surface. So once we dig up all the way there, down that side, and then across again, that's whenever we will have to start to worry about essentially the possibility of hitting ground and land again, which is something we really don't want to do. We just want to continue on mining forwards. And once we get the top section of the building done, or of the room done, then that's the hard part done. That's essentially the hardest thing we'll have to do whenever setting this room up completely. So we'll go down by 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think this should maybe cover the whole thing, and then on our way back we'll be destroying the final block. If I'm right, am I right? Yeah. So on our way back we'll be destroying the final blocks of this here. So we are moving quite swiftly through the whole section here now. And I guess we just have to see where we can go forwards afterward, and if there's a quicker way of us possibly maybe getting this here whole area mined up. I might even bring in some TNT here and there and use that on certain blocks, and just connect in, set it off, see if we can blow it up rather than having to dig the whole way across, because I know that will probably take a whole lot of time, and TNT will make things a little bit smoother, I believe, whenever it comes to finishing the whole process off. So might be a possibility after we dig in a few blocks, as I don't want it to destroy any of the walls on the sides. So it will probably just be mainly in the middle, and we'll have to do a few more digs around. But moving forward, whenever we're going to be digging through this here, it will be a lot easier and a little bit smaller. So the more blocks that we can dig around, the more kind of space we're going to get. So there we are. Like I said, this will be absolutely huge. So 10 across, 10 that way. This will be a massive, massive mine. So I'm assuming we're going to pick up a whole lot of different loot throughout our time of mining down here. Hopefully we don't get that many mobs spawning. But 24 blocks that way now is where we need to go. I'm thinking maybe do we start from the top now? Okay, we're just gonna continue on the way we were before. So 24 blocks across, and I think that should be grand. So let me see, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do the 2 by 2, 4, 5, and then we'll see once we reach the very end of it, because then that means we can set up our main point, and then we'll know exactly where we need to dig to from both directions. And once we have our main mine set up, or main area kind of like set up, it'll be much nicer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 7 more. I think that should be it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, never mind. We need one more block actually. That was my bad. I counted it completely wrong. And we'll go up by 2 in this section here. So now that we have this done up, we know exactly which way we're going to be going across. So I'm going to dig back this here way, and then I'm going to dig across to the other path. And once we get that finalized, I might even set up the mine from the top again from our other direction, and once that's complete, that shouldn't be too much of an issue next. So yes, let's get the top part here kind of mined up. So we are up by 3. Okay, I just realized I put the torches up here, so up by 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna need to go up by 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So that's gonna be our perfect height at the minute. Whenever moving across. So we can either go and start from that side, or we can go and start from that side and just mine back and forth. So now that it's simple enough to farm, actually this isn't 4x4, I need to take off the final blocks here, and then it should be easy enough for us to kind of mine up the more we go around. So I really want to finish off these 24 and then up by 10 as soon as possible, so that we can get the full kind of image of the whole room into our heads. I'm kind of thinking if we go up by 10 now and then go across all the way down to the bottom, we should that should be good enough. Let's see, maybe if we get 4 room up, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, yeah, we'll do 4x4, and then we'll do 2 3x3s. Simply or not, we'll do 4, and then we'll do a 3 mine, and then we'll finish off by leaving just the 1 block below us so that we can walk all the way across. Can we join? Yes, of course you can join. You're more than welcome to the stream. If you're new to my channel, be sure to check out all the other videos as well, and feel free to join in on the stream. I'll be very, very happy to have you guys here. I'll just make the game much, much more fun. So let's continue on throughout the whole tunnel. Let me see. We are 24 blocks across that way and 24 blocks across that way. So this will be an absolute monster of a cave. I know it's going to probably take a while, but I'm thinking TNT is probably the way to go at the minute. TNT should absolutely demolish it, and it'll make it that much easier for us to go through. I'll probably go into the middle with the TNT, and you go home and actually see if I can make TNT with all the resources I have. I should have a whole lot of how do you call it, to do gunpowder in the house that we can use to make TNT, and then once we make TNT, we'll blow up most of this cave, simply make a huge huge explosion, and we'll see what else that we can do then. So we are down 7. Actually, we'll do 4x4, and then we'll bind the remaining 2 blocks whenever we're going on all the way back. So let's see. This will probably take a little bit of time, and like I said, once we get the whole outline of the room done, I won't be finishing it off today. I will be doing a whole lot of work off screen on this here as well. And once this is done, what I will do then is essentially bring it back to show you guys what I'm thinking of building. Okay, I dropped my pickaxe. Our pickaxe is almost running out as well. So then I will bring you guys back and show you what I'm thinking and building here, but it probably will be mostly done off screen, except from the build phase, because this is just going to take for absolute ever, and yeah, it's just not something that we want to be streaming all of our time through. So let's see if we can reach the end of this tunnel here, and then once we are at the end here, we'll go up to the other side and hopefully finish off our final outline of the main cave and what we want to achieve from it. I know we still have to go 10 blocks down, which is a huge jump, but going down 10 blocks will be much easier. We'll just dig one by one, up and down, and it'll be that much simpler. I think this should be it for the bottom phase if we dig 2 down. Yeah. So we're going to really quickly just dig it out. dig the 2 blocks down, and that should cover us for this side of the rooms. And then what we'll do is we'll go all the way around to the other side and essentially recreate the same situation that we just done here now. So I'm assuming you can get the feel of the scale of this project. It'll probably be just something as big as the Iron Man project I will be building. But for the Iron Man, I need to actually reconsider how much of the resources necessary we will have to collect. I have a feeling we're probably going to need a couple hundred of redstone blocks, which is quite a lot. Probably, in all honesty, I'd say probably even thousands of redstone blocks in order to build a whole full-scale statue of Iron Man. But that will be also part of a project that we're going to carry out. So yeah, let's see. Jenny Suarez, how are you? Welcome to the stream. But like I said, feel free to join. I'm very happy to have you guys here. Continuing on, I feel like we should be able to reach the very end of this here very, very shortly. And since we've actually done 1 block all the way around it, it should narrow it down to making it that much easier for us to mine the complete thing. I know this is taking forever, and I apologize for this here, but this building will be absolutely insane. I think this will be probably one of the better buildings that I will be creating it in this series, except from the except from the tower and the Iron Man himself. So we are getting there. We will get there eventually, and I apologize for the huge scale that I'm going to build this here on, but yeah, we are doing quite well. Let's see, are we up 4x4? Yeah, okay. Cool. I will need to run home and grab a new pickaxe very, very, very shortly. So let's see. How many? Okay, my inventory is completely filling up as well. Even if we just make it to the very end, so that we can see what the size. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I don't know why. It just seems the 10 block that we went up is actually longer than the 24 blocks that we build across. Does that make sense? Is that something that usually happens, or I'm not too sure. I didn't actually think that it would happen this way, but now that we have our whole essentially path picked up all the way around, we will be able to finish off by collecting the blocks up there, and then inside of this here wall I will place a few TNT blocks and then set them off so that we can escape, and essentially it'll make our lives that much easier in clearing the whole room out. As I know, digging the whole thing up will probably take forever, and I mean absolute ever, to do so. So it's not the best thing to do, but we are at the top of the mountain as well, and our Iron Man statue will go there. So the whole kind of mountain system for caves is shaping up very, very nicely. I am going to go back home and and tidy up my inventory. I think we are ready to go into the nether now and collect a whole lot of different glowstone dust. But entrance to the mountain looks kind of sick. There's a good few mobs outside of my house, and there's a skeleton in my farm, which is not the best. I knew he was going to hit me with that. Oh, I can't enter the door. There we go. We are back inside of our house. So let's head to the bottom and prepare ourselves for another adventure inside of the nether. I will need to simply make my sword full again, or put it back to full life that it was. And as we can see, we have a whole lot of cobblestone, which we will use to convert to stone and make it essentially as good as possible. We probably won't need a whole lot of these items here. I will take the golden apples with us. Sword, like I said, I need to fix it up, and we need to check if we have enough arrows to be going back into the nether. I think because we died in it last time, I lost most of my arrows as well, and I'm not 100% certain if I brought my bow back, did I? Okay, so we got our bow. That's the main thing that I'm happy about. The bow is here. I really don't want to lose that bow. It's probably like one of the better bow enchantments that we had so far, and I really don't want to be losing that. So 2 arrows. Do we have any more arrows in any of these chests that we could use? We do have golden helmet, and I think I had a piece of iron armor that was actually enchanted somewhere, or maybe not. Okay, I will need to enchant a few things. We've got our crossbow, but I don't think we need it with us. We'll take the bread. We don't need melons, and we'll go up and actually collect all the potatoes that we've got left up in the furnaces, and bring the potatoes all with us to the Nether. On this here specific adventure, let's make a sword really quickly, and then I'm going to combine the sword that we already have with it to get our to restore the duration of it. There we go, perfect. And as you can see, we have a whole lot of wolves sitting in the house. We will continue breeding them on and make them a little bit more useful. So collecting all the food that we can, and then I will make 2 to 3 more pickaxes possibly as well. So do we have enough sticks for that though? That's the question. I am running low on wood, I believe. Oh no, okay, never mind. We will have enough to make the wood for pickaxes. There we go, 4 pickaxes each. We'll do more than grand. So put all this here stuff back, and let's head back up, collect the last piece of wood that food that we have upstairs, and then what we'll do is we're gonna enchant all of our stuff here as well. Unbreaking free. What does this have? Aqua Infinity. Okay, we're not gonna need Aqua Infinity in the Nether, unfortunately, as you don't really swim anywhere. So Unbreaking 1, I'll do grand. Efficiency 1, more than fine. Efficiency 1 again, grand, and efficiency 1. Efficiency is probably my favorite enchantment. I'm actually going to leave that in here, simply because it just makes the pickaxe actually worth having. Okay, that came back. Okay, so we'll put that in a chest and we'll continue on mining through. There we go, awesome. So let's go collect the rest of our potatoes, and hopefully this time Nether will be a little bit more nicer to us. I do want to collect a whole lot of quartz as well while we're in the Nether this time around. There we go, 64 potatoes, and we don't really need the axe. I'm going to put the axe back. We do have some glowstone dust, but we will essentially need a whole lot more simply to fill out the room completely. I don't know if the mobs will all follow me up the mountain here or what is going to happen. Okay, so the zombies will take action, so we're going to really quickly have to just kill them up. You need to go away. Okay, baby zombie, that's my worst nightmare. So many mobs, oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting that many of you guys here. Slowly we're going to have to kill all of them. Actually thinking, you know what, if we take them far enough away from the house, I can just make the creeper explode, and that should take care of it, of all of them. Right, so baby zombie will need to die. Right, you guys need to get in as close as possible. There we go, so they took a little bit of damage from him, and boom, the creeper's done the job for us. We will fill this here hole out when next time we're back. I'm not too bothered about taking a little bit of damage from the creepers. That's essentially the best way to do it. Ethan Cole, welcome to the stream. Of course you can join. I'm very glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your stay. And yeah, we're actually going on an adventure to the Nether now, so I'm sure you will enjoy it. Oh my god, okay. There's a bit more of them here than I was expecting. Skeletons need to go and take care of them first. Let's see. Once we get rid of the skeletons, we should be grand again. Okay. So many mobs. I completely forgot that my portal is left fully open, so all the mobs can get in here very, very easily. There we go. That should be the standard ones gone now, and it should just be the Nether ones left, I hope. There you go, beautiful. That's them all dead. What I will do is we will have to kill, let's see, we might need to kill the wither, or not the wither, the ghast sometime soon. Is there any more arrows? No, okay. Okay, disappointed because I was kind of hoping for a few arrows, but we don't essentially need to get that. There we go. We'll burn the rotten flesh. We'll keep the bones. So many mobs. I know. Just come out of nowhere. Look at the amount of arrows inside of that wall. So we need to figure out a way that we can take that will lead us to a source of glowstone, which I believe will be up there. If we go up to the top and then continue on throughout the mountain, we should be more than grand, if I'm correct. There's a few mobs down here, but these ones, oh, we are under attack from the ghast. Where is he from? Okay, down there. So I will really quickly just come up here and kill him. I think it'll only take around 2 bow strikes to finish him off. Maybe even 1. Okay, yeah, one was more than enough to kill him. So any glowstone anywhere around here. There's a few sources of quartz blocks, but what we're really looking into is our glowstone. I will mine the quartz blocks because I do have a cool idea for them that we will use eventually. I'm not sure if what people will think of it whenever we're building it, because it might not fit into the world perfectly, but we will build one of the modern houses in the world just to have kind of update. I might even take my house down and update it with a new design just to kind of fit in a little bit more with the new constructions that we're going to be setting up all around the world. But we will do all that later on in the series after we collect all of our nether portal glowstone. Sorry, yeah, glowstone for nether portal. There we go. That's what it's called. I'm still watching, by the way. I'm just in another picture. Yeah, no, 100%. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still enjoying the stream. Let's see. There's some glowstone up there, but I don't know if it's a very good idea to risk our life to get that glowstone. I don't think we'll be getting glowstone anywhere else anytime soon, will we? Okay. Maybe if we go to... Yeah, let's go to the fortress. I've already explored that fortress in the survival series episodes, but I think there is a whole lot of glowstone very, very close to the ground in that, so we'll be able to essentially use that as kind of our way to get closer to the glowstone sources that we need. I'm just simply going to jump down here really quickly. Damage should be grand. We've got plenty of food to keep us sustained throughout the mission in the nether, which is decent enough. It's really nice and we are doing quite well. Let's see. Boom. Very, very nice. Right, so let's move down and into the fortress. Once we're inside the fortress, I think there's a few blazes in there. So we're actually going to take all the blazes on that we can and see if we can get any nice resources. Apologies. And once, if we can, then that'll be really, really good for us. I really want to get as much blaze rods as possible, so then we can use the sources for other stuff. Mainly ender pearls. I really want to kill the ender dragon as soon as it's possible for us. But to do that, we will need to enchant our bows a little bit more and get level 13 enchantments all over the show. So I think it was this way that we had to come, and yeah, cool. And then we go up to the top here, and that's how you enter the fortress, I believe, or that's how you usually enter the fortress. Yeah, okay. Usually we have a few wither skeletons and whatnot sitting about the area, but I think I might have killed them all last time I was down here and essentially destroyed the blaze spawners, or did I? Can't exactly. No, okay. I definitely didn't destroy the blaze spawners. Otherwise, the blaze wouldn't be appearing right in front of us, right there. Oh, okay. So you hit me with that. I did not expect him to hit me. There we go. That's him dead though. Did you drop a blaze rod for me? No, no blaze rods. Okay. That's cool as well. There we go. That's the glowstone source I was talking about. That's more than enough for a few blocks of glowstone. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. We will need to get as much as possible. So I'm kind of thinking. We're just gonna have to spend a whole lot of time in the nether, but since we're not in an area where I can get knocked down by boars or anything stupid like that that will kill me instantly, we should be okay in doing so. Hopefully not another repeat of yesterday, but you only really start realizing how important the nether is the more that you require all of its blocks. So let me just create the blocks for it. I think turning the glowstone dust into blocks as soon as you get it is much more efficient for your inventory as well. So that's essentially why we're going to do it every time we collect a bit more of it. I need to have a wee look around this fortress to see. Oh, okay, I completely closed on my Minecraft there. I need to see where we can go. Where are we at the top there? I think I have already explored that section of the fortress. But there we go, there's another part where we can get a little bit more glowstone, and the area around here just seems kind of more more glowstone friendly, almost you could say, for us to be able to mine it all. So I'm going to make a small platform leading all the way out here, and then once we are far enough, we will build up and collect all of the glowstone to make well, it'll be nice if you could actually set up like a glowstone, I don't know, automatic farm or something like this here, or if there's a way to spawn glowstone, but I don't think there is. You just have to find, be lucky and make sure you get the whole huge source. So the more glowstone we get, the more we'll be able to set up off the room once we are at that stage, which is very, very nice actually. We'll see once we jump down here how much we've got now. I should have enough for almost half a stack, I believe. Yeah, there we go, perfect. We've actually over half a stack. Okay, and he's firing at me from somewhere. Anyway, where is he coming from? Okay, down there. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Okay, cool. We're gonna have to really simply just kill him. Oh, and apparently I missed that. Right, we're probably not gonna be able to kill him without the arrows anytime soon. So I'm thinking, let's just go back to mining and we'll take care of the gas later on. I really don't want to be playing baseball, having a baseball match with him anytime now. The mission is very, very simple, and that's collect as much glowstone as possible. Good thing is we have a whole lot of different pickaxes. We're not out of resources anytime soon, and we will be able to collect a whole lot of netherrack also. We will probably mine a whole lot of quartz blocks here as well, very, very shortly. It's just after we get all the glowstone dust from here, we'll actually get that one over there as well. I think these are fairly safe to mine and shouldn't really be an issue. So let's see, up and down, perfect. So this here should give me like another 18 to 19 glowstone blocks, I'm hoping. So once we have 20 or 64 stack, we will be able to set up like our first kind of block around in the big room. So then we'll know exactly kind of what we're doing and where it's going. And the more we have, the kind of easier it will get for us to set up. So we're actually going to get, let's see, 53. Okay, I wasn't too far off of it. We have 53 blocks currently waiting there for us, which is nice. I think this here source that we are approaching currently will be just much more efficient for us. And is there anything down there that we could go to next? No, it seems like finding these sources is a bit of a pain sometimes. Maybe a fortune pickaxe would have been decent here, I'm not too sure. But at the minute we're doing okay. The sources are available for us. I don't want to eat my golden apple as of yet. We will keep the golden apples just in case something bad happens again, and maybe we'll be able to use it. If I'm falling this time around, I promise I will try to eat the golden apple rather than just having it in my inventory. So always keep a golden apple in your hands. It'll save you so much. This isn't falling into lava, is it? No, okay, cool. So we will be able to get I have a feeling we'll get at least a half stack from this clear whole source on its own, which is actually quite awesome. And okay, this is actually a bigger source than I imagined, but I'm not complaining. I'm actually very, very happy about this here. It'll come in very, very handy for us whenever it comes to setting up the portal room. I have a feeling we're going to need a couple of hundred of blocks of the glowstone dust, so it will take us a good while clearing the whole nether essentially off of it. And there's 3 blocks over here, and I think this is it. Oh, 4 blocks, okay. Once we get these blocks here, we'll go back down and see how much we'll have. Oh, okay. The intense music is coming back up, and anytime this music is around, I tend to die, so I don't really, not really too keen on having it back again, but I suppose this is just nether stuff. Like, let's see, do we collect all of it by now? I think we have, so, oh, okay. We have quite a good bit here. Let's see, we'll make these blocks with it and then add them. So yeah, just like I said, at least a half a stack. So that wasn't actually too bad. We have 105 glowstone blocks. That's decent enough, I think. It's working quite well. Let's see what's up there. Do we really want to go up and get that one? I think we'll pass on that for now. I will, however, kill the Enderman really quickly, and then hope we get a few more Ender Pearls off of him. Once we have, I think, 10 to 12 Ender Pearls, we will go looking for the bastion, or not bastion, sorry, the fortress down at the ground and whatnot. Did that kill him? Did he drop an Ender Pearl is the bigger question. And I don't think he did. No, he didn't. That was disappointing. I just wasted all my time there trying to get an Ender Pearl off the Enderman. That just wasn't going to happen. I mean, it's okay. Good thing is the Nether is like a new source of Enderman that we can consistently farm up and kill here and there. So that's another good point about this here whole section. Whoa, that's actually quite far. It's 51 blocks height that we're at. So jumping down that hole will literally give us nothing either, except fall damage, I believe. But getting some quart blocks might come in very handy. I'm not sure. Is quart blocks just the same, or yeah? Okay, so quart blocks work in the same way as glowstone. You just do a 4x4, and you get, is it smooth block of quartz? Let me place that down and see how that one looks. Yeah, it's just a standard, very simple block of quartz. I usually use blocks of quartz to make a very modern style of buildings. So you might even create something nice like an apartment type down here, which I think that should be grand. Apartment style of a building. So we'll have like a few floors with different apartments in it. That we can like maybe use as rooms for something, or I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But whenever I'm converting my house, I will probably use that quart blocks simply because they're very neat, and I just like the way they're pure white. There we go. There's another Enderman. So let's really quickly kill him and see if he can drop us Ender Pearl. Ender Pearls, please. As many as you can get me. I don't know if actually Endermen have a higher drop rate on standard Minecraft world rather than the Nether one for Ender Pearls. I don't think it should really matter, but it just seems like they usually drop much more Ender Pearls whenever we're back home. Okay, and our helmet is gone. So the piglings will start fighting us now. What I might actually do is I might head home really quickly and just get a little bit of gold armor, simply so that we can avoid any unwanted piglin situations all of a sudden. So let's go back home, make a quick helmet, or even let's see, what do we need? Yeah, we'll probably just make our helmet really quickly, and we'll be back in as soon as possible. Which way is this going to lead us? Okay, so we didn't destroy the blaze spawner, but I do see a wither skeleton on the other side that I really want to kill. Yo, come here. Not you. The wither skeleton. Do I have any arrows? We will take the trip down here, and the wither skeleton will start following us. Awesome. And then once we're in close enough to a safe range, I didn't actually realise that was up at the top, so we will have to go down and take that from them. Right, you need to follow me all the way down here, and then once you are close enough, I will kill you. Just like so. Perfect. You follow me, dude. This is... Okay, we didn't get a wither skull again. I think this is like the hardest thing to mine up, is literally the wither skull. I don't know why, but I just can never seem to get it. I swear I must have fought at least 100 withers by now, and there's literally not a single wither skull that has dropped for me. And I don't know if it's just my luck or what the issue with this here is, but yeah, I suppose this is just kind of what happens. Oh, okay. That was kind of weird on my side. I don't really know what I was going for there. Okay, so I see a whole lot of piglings over on the other side. We will come down this here path. Mine down a few blocks, we'll jump down, and we'll jump down here. So this here is probably our easier way down, rather than having to destroy all the blocks from our house and essentially recreate them everywhere. I have a feeling the piglins will start attacking me here very, very shortly if I'm not careful. Am I right? Yes, I am basically right. So let's just go back out, grab some golden armor, and then we'll come back in and continue on mining. So there we are. We are back home. No creepers blowing me up yet. So we're doing quite okay. It's really just an armor issue at this stage. I know most of it is going to break at a certain point, so I might even just really quickly make some iron armor extra. And actually, we have boots that we can use, and they'll give us soul sand speed. So we're going to use that. I think I actually do already have a helmet somewhere, so let me really quickly grab it. I don't want to be wasting all of my resources that we already have. Let's see, do we have it anywhere? I could have sworn I made one earlier today. Yeah, there we go. We'll just fire on the Aqua Infinity one, and we'll combine our armor that we have in here with the one we are currently holding, just to save as many resources as possible on today. There we go. Combine this here. That'll give us a decent power up, and so will this here. We don't need them to be fully finished, or full duration, but the ones we have at the minute is completely grand. So let's head back to the Nether if possible. I'm actually going to see if I can sleep in my bed really quickly before. Okay, so no monsters close enough to the house to actually interfere and just essentially wreck the whole how do you call it? The whole series for us in time being. Right, let's head back out. I think there's no creepers around here. Okay, no creepers anywhere near, so I can't break the portal. Actually, no, there's one there. It's weird that I've only seen it as soon as I was leaving. Go away. And I need to hit that. Okay, I really hate fighting them around here. They're really annoying. But I think that should. Oh. So that doesn't really want to bite then, apparently. Okay, cool. Don't understand why, but anytime you stand near blocks, they just seem to prefer to disappear. Is it because I'm using a block? I can't knock it back, or what is the issue on that? There we go. Okay, I know. I'm just gonna leave it because I really don't want to be wasting all this time fighting him. Although I don't think he'll give us an option. Let's see. I have a feeling we might have to kill him. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an absolute accident. This is not good. Look at the amount of pigmen chasing me here. Oh no. Oh my god. 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 I have never seen this amount of mobs chasing someone at once. This is actually quite insane. Oh my god. I did not mean to hit that pigman. He just literally came into my way. Oh no. They're all coming after me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Please, fellas, gentlemen. I did not mean to do that. I really did not mean that. Right. I think we're gonna have to whoop these guys first. Okay, what's happening here? There's so many. Why are they so strong? Can you all please just leave me alone? Oh my god. I think I will be dead here if I don't do something really quickly. I know a whole bunch of pigmen are up there just waiting for me and just, you know, casually in the mood for killing as of today. I don't really want to fight the baby pigmen in front of all these guys because I know these guys here will join in. So I think killing the baby pigmen is kind of the bigger priority at the moment. Why is there so many of you here? Is there a way that we can take it out and lead us out of here? Oh my god, I knew I would do something rather stupid today. I didn't expect it to start a war of pigmen at all. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get back up to the top and essentially finish this here off. Right, how strong are these little pigmen creatures? Oh my god, this is not great for us at all. I really quickly need to get to Nether Portal and build around it as soon as. Okay, let's see. What we'll have to do here is simply build around ourselves like so, and set up a few blocks and get out of here ASAP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we have a few of the pigmen following us here into the water, or in through our world. I don't know how to get them to stop attacking me next time that we'll be in the nether, but I will have to take care of these dudes here really quickly, and two of them should be no problem, simply because we have a knockback sword, so that should make it easier. Oh my god, I was not expecting that to happen. I literally have no idea how I managed to hit him, but yeah, that was absolutely insane. That was absolutely insane. The amount of mobs that was chasing me at once was quite scary. I have a feeling if I got hit by them by one time, that would have probably ended me for good. So yeah, it's probably not the best thing to go on. So we might need to stay out of the nether for a little while until the pigmen kind of get used to me again and let me live, essentially. I think there was like 100 of them chasing me at one point. Because I've never seen that huge of a group of mobs chasing me. I didn't mean to hit them, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We can't really return to the nether for a little while unless we build the second nether portal, which is why we should probably have that room set up ASAP, and then we will be able to essentially use our resources again, hopefully. I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to go into our mine, or not mine, our room, and set up a quick how do you call it? Set up a few of the blocks, simply so that we have them for future. But yeah, this is what happens whenever the ghast come to the ground. They're yeah, they will mess up your game and they will mess up your life if you think about it. So yeah, let's see. Where are we going now? We are gonna head into our massive room, and then with that we will be able to what do you call it? Let me go in there really quickly. Once we are in this here room, we will be able to set up just a one layer of okay, there's another skeleton here. This is probably going to be the most annoying part about building this here room. Is the mobs that will be simply able to walk in at any point that they want. But we will make some sort of control system here that will stop all of them from coming in. So hopefully that won't be as annoying. And there's another one here. I don't understand, how did you spawn in there, or did you just simply walk down? I could have sworn that didn't hit me at all, but I just need to make sure that there's no mobs around the corners here. And I think we are more than grand, are we? Yeah, that's correct, we are mighty fine. Okay, so we're going to take our glowstone and simply place it like so, and all the way around the perimeter, going across each way. So I think that'll be actually very nice, looking like this here. And the next one in, what's going to happen is we're going to have a small door. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream, Mickey. Cześć. But yeah, we will essentially create let's see, a small door with glowstone. So our glowstone will lead up just like this here, in and around. I will have to make ourselves a path that will take us around it a little bit higher, just like this here. So then that means we can re-enter it at any point. And we're gonna have a 4 high or 3 high building, and then in the next one what we're going to do is it's just going to get in smaller, or it's going to continue getting smaller and smaller, just like this here. So it's going to be like a pyramid, and once you enter inside of it, there's going to be a whole lot of space and a nether portal at the very end of it, which I think it will look more than fine. And obviously the height of this here will change, it will continue on getting bigger. So I'm going to quickly set up a path just around to the other side as well, so that we can actually get out of it, like this here. So I'm assuming you are starting to get kind of like a feel. So it's going to be like a diamond, and it's going to go up and down in the same kind of style, and the same will be happening for just down below. So down below we'll have like 1 block in, and then below will be 1 more down again. So it will eventually meet in the middle at some point, and what will happen then is that's whenever the whole pyramid will finish. So I think a whole pyramid of glowstone and the nether portal in the middle will look really, really cool, because everything will just be like golden, like yellowish type of color type of thing. So it's going to work. It should work quite well, I believe, or at least I'm hoping it will. But we'll see as we continue on throughout the journey on this here. Right, let me see. Let me go back up to the top really, really quickly, and decide what we're going to do next. I'm kind of thinking maybe a transfer to minigames now might be a good idea, since the mobs are absolutely hating me, and I can't re-enter the nether to gather up all the resources that we need. But what we're going to do is we're going to really quickly jump down into the water here. Yeah, just like so. We'll get down and we'll be able to swim back up. Perfect. And we'll head back home for now. And I will probably just switch to the Hive. So we'll go to 1.5.2 and we'll play some mini games instead at the minute. I will also change my stream title really, really quickly, so it will take a few minutes just to get everything kind of sorted and finished up. Let me really quickly see if we can get like a landing screen or something like this here. Be right back. There we go. We'll use this here screen instead for now. I'm not sure if you guys can see the right screen. But I'm going to really quickly reset my Minecraft to 1.5.2. And yeah, let's see, Minecraft launcher. If anyone wants to join in on the minigames, feel free to hit the Hive and we can play together. So it should all be more than sweet. Let me see, and Minecraft should be starting up now. There we go, perfect. Should be full screen, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we should be back on our game. Now that we are in Minecraft, is it connecting yet? There we go, beautiful. So we are on 1.5.2 now. Again, we have returned. Apologies for the delay. So we will be changing into minigames very, 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 very shortly. I'm just going to really quickly update the stream title right now. There we go. So essentially, if anyone wants to join me, I will call out the games that I will be in. The person says I don't have Java. Oh, do you not? That's really unfortunate. I would probably say I would probably recommend on getting Java. Java's amazing. It's probably like my yeah, I don't know. I've always played in Java ever since Minecraft came out, so it's just essentially my my thing. Right, what we're gonna do? Let's play a game of Death Run, just as we were earlier today, and see what is happening. So yeah, there we go. Cool. We are playing some awesome Death Run. I'm not very great at it, so yeah, just bear with me. If any of you guys want to join in on the next game, just let me know in the chat. I will call out the game number before I join into it, and essentially, hopefully, everyone will be able to join in as well. So let's do this. Okay, so I think they're gonna let everyone by here. Yeah, so that was very simple. Okay, we are able to. Oh, that was super weird. Did he just fly? That looked to me as if he just flew instead of just, you know, jumping. But I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. There we go. Where are we going down next? Up here. Cool. We are making it across quite okay. We're not doing too bad. Essentially, Death Run is probably my favourite game mode. And this here, we are avoiding all the bad traps as of yet. So, this is probably my most hated part in Minecraft, and that's essentially this part here is getting across that small section. So, but we are doing quite okay. Oh no, okay, so that killed me. That might cost me quite a bit whenever it comes to my position at the end of this run. I'm hoping that it won't be too bad. Let's see. Let's jump up to the top. And we. Oh my god. Okay. So I just killed myself, and I think I have completely lost the game because of that. Yeah. So this is completely gone. We are absolutely dead this time around. Chesh Max, hi. Right, so hopefully we can finish off this course at some stage. Unfortunately, it's not as great as I would have wished for. But we are at the top. We should be able to finish it here now. And we have finished 7th. 7th isn't too bad, right? I mean, I used to finish on 14th. So 7th isn't bad. If it wasn't for that epic fail I made at the very, very last minute, I reckon I probably would have finished in the top 2, if not first. It cost me so much time, and then the second fail was just not great. So let's go back to the hub and see what else we can do. Right, let's start another game. I'm going to join 12 in case anyone here wants to join in. Just jump on 12. So yeah, I might even put the game numbers in on 12 if somebody says that they want to join in. So yeah, you'll be more than welcome to do so. Let's see. We're going to have to wait a wee while probably before everyone joins in. V6. What does V6 mean? Okay, vote 6. My bad. I am quite... let's see. What map do we want to run? Let's go. Right. I'm not sure what map would probably be the best for us. What's the role selector? Runner role, death role. Okay, now we're not going to pay anything to get the runner roles. I really don't like being the death role. Or the guy kind of kills everyone. I think I might join minigames. Yeah, jump on. I will put the games in chat, so you're going to have to probably join really quickly. Because obviously there's like a little bit of a stream delay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly type it into the chat before. So you're going to have to like react as fast as you possibly can. And then, yeah, you can join in on the minigames. Let's see. This one here will be more than grand. I might play some Cowboys and Indians later on if there's enough people on it. The game seems to have died down a little bit. I don't really want to play Minecraft Hunger Games, simply because I haven't played Hunger Games in so long, and yeah, I'm not very, very great at it at the moment. I used to be really, really good at it whenever it came to it, but at this point in time, it's just essentially more of a hassle than can actually do stuff on it. So yeah. Oh, okay. I thought I made that jump across, but apparently I didn't. So there we go. Oh, okay. The guys must have fired. The guys must have fired the arrows across, and essentially just killed me with. Oh, you're joking! I cannot believe that just happened. There we go. I've lost so much time probably in that single section. I have a feeling I'm gonna finish probably less than 14th on this run, unfortunately, or less than 6th. But there's nothing much more I can really do about that. I have wasted my time on them 2 sections, and the traps are actually still coming in here, so I might not be that far as I thought I was. I'm hoping I won't be. There we go. The water's kind of disappearing, so it must mean we are close to where we are supposed to be. Maybe we'll be able to finish in the top 3 actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really hoping we will be able to. I'm not 100% certain if they set off any of these traps. Okay, maybe we are not even anywhere near where we're supposed to be. Oh my god, I think I just completely lost the game there. Oh well, it happens. Nobody's finished the game as of yet, so it must mean there's quite a few extra additional traps that we're gonna have to watch out for. But I'm kind of I'm almost more than confident that we are done on this game here. We won't be able to make it in time anyway. I going the right way? No, okay, I'm going the completely opposite way. We will not be in the top 3. There's no chance about it. I don't even think we'll be in the top 10, to be completely honest. It'd be nice if we could make it in on somehow, or even try to make it to 4th or something like this here. It'd be decent enough. But I have a feeling there's so many other runners are just right up ahead of us, and we just won't be able to keep up with all of them, unfortunately, on this time around. Let's see, there's 3 people who finished. We have 2 minutes to wrap up the whole game, so we do have a little bit of time, although I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to complete. No, actually, now that I think about it, oh. Okay, I didn't actually see what I was doing there. Okay, something's just killing me casually. I didn't touch the water though, so I'm not too sure what's going on that point. 6th, somebody's already finished. 6th. I think we are here. We are going to be 8th, so we're a little bit behind on what we were last time, but 8th is still not the worst. If I didn't mess up on a few of the jumps that I'd done myself rather than getting killed, we probably would have finished, let's say, in the top 3, maybe even first. But right, I'm gonna exit to the hub now, and I'm gonna type in the game number that I want to join. So 17. DR17 is the game number to join if you want to join in on the game as well. So yeah, just feel free to do so. You're gonna have to really quickly react and look for it. It will be on the right hand side wall probably. So yeah, you need to move really fast if you want to be able to join into those games because of the delay. So yeah, just keep an eye on the chat. Make sure that you're joining the game. There you go. Cool. Right, so we are here. Okay, cool, awesome. Let's see if we can get into the top 3 this time around. That is my main goal. I really want to hit top 3 on this here. So let's see. I know this map here is a little bit of a pain, so we're gonna have to run towards that way, straight on. Let's see. All of these guys will probably. Okay, they didn't set the trap off. I wasn't 100% certain why not. I have a feeling the deaf guys are probably not 100% sure. Oh my god. See, this is an issue, I think, in Defron, is you can see the other people running through you. And whenever they've got full skins on, it's a little bit annoying because you can't exactly see where you're jumping to. So it does kill you eventually. But we're not doing too bad at the moment. There we go. Okay, so he's let that down. I could have sworn I was still on the blocks, but apparently not. So there we go. We are at the top here. Gonna have to really quickly maneuver our way across and see if we can survive. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know what killed me there. That makes absolutely no sense because it definitely landed on the logs. Okay. Cool. This is kind of annoying. There we go. We have made it across now. Somebody's already finished the whole course, which is yeah, it's not great. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to kind of cut across and see if we can essentially make up the time that we've lost so far. Okay, so somebody's already third on this here. Oh, we have made across this here part. Oh my god, are you serious? Right. Whoever switched that off, I absolutely hate you. I cannot believe that just happened. I could have literally made it almost to the very end of this here in a very simple way. Oh, no way. What? It's killing me right now. I really don't understand that. What? Okay, there we go. We are moving across. We're probably not going to be in the top 10 either by the looks of things. Although, no, we're definitely not going to make it in the top 10. Oh. And I don't actually think I'm going to finish off the map now. So, yeah. That's this is probably the worst game of Defron I've ever played. I feel like I'm being targeted here. Okay, let's see. Can we make it across to this jump? No, okay. I don't think I'll be able to finish off this game, in all honesty. Especially with the deaf guys just simply standing right there waiting for us. Why am I jumping? Why am I being reset? I really don't understand this here. Makes no sense. But I didn't finish it. Okay, that was an awful game. I really didn't like that. Seems like it was kind of more of, yeah, just have fun and try to get there. Okay, so the guys have got first place. We will jump into DR10. There we go, we are in DR10. And yeah, I really hope I'll be able to finish this here one. I suppose you can't really finish them all, right? I guess I was just getting really unlucky timings and don't understand why the death roll guys were so far back rather than being where the first 3 people finished. But I mean, okay, I was kind of hope. Oh, there we go, we have found ourselves a small cave. Perfect. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. Cool. We are climbing up something. I'm assuming this is like a secret hive room or something like this here. But yeah, we are in a secret room. Awesome. So it's nice enough. There we go. This is the castle. I really hope we will be able to go and find ourselves something a little bit. Well, not find ourselves something. I really hope we will be able to get a higher place this time around. Or you know what? Even if we finish, I'll be happy enough. But we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Okay, so they have set that off so far. We need to climb up to the top, and there we go. We are moving across. So the deaf guys are taking care of all the runners at the front, which is at the minute. Oh, and I fell all the way down. You are joking me. I have quite literally wasted all that advantage I had yet again. I have a feeling I will be last in this here game mode. Okay, my jump did not go off. I have a feeling I will be last yet again, unfortunately. Simply because I wasted our advantage that we had, and it's probably going to cost me a whole lot right now, just like it did in the last game. Hopefully the deaf guys are super far ahead, so I can use this time to try to catch up to where everyone is at the minute. And I am messing up with my parkour skills at the minute. That's seriously costing me more than all the deaf guys. And there we go, we are across. I'm not sure if anyone's finished as of yet. We have to quickly just move across, just like so, and there we are. Okay, cool, so we have made it across and down. There we go, we have to land in the slime, perfect. Oh no, we have to make it to the platform now and go all the way up the ladders. This is going to cost us yet again. I really just want to be able to finish this here game. If we can, I'll be happy enough. I don't think we're too far off of it. Okay, I'm going the complete opposite way of where I'm supposed to. Has anyone finished this here? I have a feeling the deaths might be killing everyone, which is more beneficial for me, simply because we'll be able to get there eventually. Okay, so they have switched it all off. Somebody has finished first, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Okay, where are we at the minute? We are approaching the end of it. Oh, okay, so I see what this here part is. This is where they have to put essentially cobwebs up everywhere for us to jump up to. And I think we have to be up here, am I correct? Okay, yes, we're not doing too bad, and I think we finished 11th. Okay, so I did finish this here one. This wasn't too bad. What we're going to do is we're really quickly going to exit to the hub, and we're going to join game number 7. So if you join in number 7, DR7, we're probably going to switch to an easier minigame or something like this here, or some different minigames on a Hive very, very shortly. But I will let you know which one we're going to go into. Might do a little bit of Sky Wars as well, or we might jump on Hypixel server and do some Bed Wars or something. I think we actually have them on this here server too, so we might do them here. So yeah, we are here, DR7. Game's about to start. Let's go, let's do this. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. Let's go to the very end. I'm not sure, I haven't really played in this here map. The issue is, on a lot of these maps, is I don't actually know them. So it just makes it that much harder to play through if you don't actually know a map. Oh my god, no way, I definitely made that jump. I don't actually know what killed me there. I could have sworn I made this here jump. I definitely did reach it. I'm not sure if it's like my internet connection being weak, or something weird is happening, but there's no, like, that definitely shouldn't have killed me there. So yeah, we're gonna see essentially where we end up on this here right now. We're doing okay, I guess, currently. So we're not that far behind everyone else. It is all we can make up for all the time that we've lost on this here so far. I think these are the guys that are at the front, so if we can catch up to them, we should be able to reach the first few guys at the top. Oh no, okay. Let's jump up, and we are here, and we need to go up by one more. Okay, there we go. So we are keeping up with all of these guys here. Okay, we need to move forward, I believe, into the stage that we are in now. That's perfect. We are doing okay. Jump across. No, okay, we're gonna have to take the long way around. I did just waste a little bit of extra time on this here section. He didn't blow up. I think he's actually killed everyone that's behind us for time being. There we go. We have made the final stages of this here. I have taken over this guy. I do see the man in front. Hopefully we'll be able to catch up with him. I have a feeling he's the guy that's first currently. So I guess we'll just have to see if he can trigger the TNT, just like so. I will. Oh no! Oh my god! If I didn't go there, I would have probably won this here. I just won it for the other guys. I cannot believe that just happened. I literally just wasted my turn. Okay, so he's sending this here across. Oh my god! If I didn't do that, I probably would have won the whole round. Essentially, I feel like I'll be so much further than all the other guys. There we go. Cool. We have made it through this here section. Okay, we should be able to get through again. And we have made it through and across. Okay. No problem at all. So somebody's finished 6th. If I didn't go there, I would definitely, there's no doubt about it, I would have won the whole. Oh my god, are you serious? I feel like the guy's just waiting for me all along. We probably will be last now. I really need to up my game whenever it comes to decision making in this here, because if it wasn't for that decision of me deciding to go ahead of everyone, I would have won. But essentially that's what won them the game. So let's jump out and let's play maybe something else. Let's see, what game do we want to play now? Trouble Mineville, Block Party, Lab, Sky Wars. Let's do Bed Wars, okay? We're going to jump into Bed Wars. No, the piano guy. Okay, cool. Let's see. What number in Bed Wars? Okay, we are going to go to number 17. Okay, cool. Let's join Bed 11. Join Bed 11. Yeah, we are in Bed Wars right now. So join the game Bed 11, and that should do it. I think this should be no problem actually if everyone joining in so quickly. Yeah, Bed Wars will be gone. So we need one more player to start the game. There we go. That's it. Started. Let's see how far we can go on this here. Hopefully I can get a decent team, and then we can actually win it. So I know a lot of people I really enjoy playing Bed Wars. I don't really play that much, but we'll see. Let me think. Where are we going next? So there's some dude here. I think the trick to winning Bed Wars is actually playing with your team mostly. If you can play with your team, you're definitely gonna win. But your team actually has to react to the stuff, you know, that you're gonna be doing essentially also. So yeah, let's see if we can make it through the parkour. Or how far we can make it on the parkour. It does. It's that block there that messes people up. That's the hardest block to jump through. But okay, there we go. We are in Bed Wars right now. Let's see, is there anything in our chests? 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay. So, I'm not 100% certain what is going on here. Let's see, weapons and tools. Okay, so we have to collect all of our iron and essentially see if we can get any of the. So 5 iron ingots for all that stuff. Cool. Come on. Create more for me. I will need more. Can I get a sword yet? No, okay, I need one more iron ingot. We're gonna get a stone. Do we want to get a stone sword? Yeah, okay, let's get a stone sword, or pickaxe even for now. That just means we can start mining an area around us, which would be decent enough. Okay, we can't actually mine this here. Can't mine any of it. Can only. Oh, okay, I get it now. I'm not 100%. I'm not an expert in Block Wars or Bed Wars. So I'm not 100% certain how the whole system works here. I have a feeling I probably should have built across We'll got some blocks and whatnot. Summoner upgrade. What does this give you? Level 2. Okay, cool. And then 10 iron ingots will give us a bear upgrade yet again. So I'm gonna see if we can get a decent upgrade for our items. I see somebody building already over to the middle. Is the middle actually valuable in this game? I haven't been too big into Bed Wars. I really haven't been watching that many people play on it. But let's see if we can get our level 3 summoner upgrade on this here. Okay, so seems like we were able to get a decent source of iron dropping down. So as you can see, it's coming down nicely. Let me see. How much is it? Costs 5 emeralds. So what we're going to do? Oh, that's golden ingots. Okay, we need some swords, and essentially what we're going to do then is summoner upgrade. Let's see. Can we get anything more? So 10 iron ingots, 10 gold. Okay, cool. A lot of people are getting absolutely demolished at the minute. 10 golden ingots, 10 iron ingots as well. So we have a little bit of armor here with us at the minute. Let me see, what else can I get from you? Traps, 1 spring trap. Everything costs so much. Iron helmet, 50 gold, 20 diamonds, 50 iron ingots, 200 iron ingots, and okay. Can we get anything from this here? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have to buy blocks. Team upgrades, speed, and okay. And what else do you sell? Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna need a whole lot of blocks. Let's get more. And I think we're just gonna have to risk it and essentially build over to that island over there, and then hope we can kill some people maybe along our way. I don't know. I'm not very good at Bed Wars. I don't understand this game mode essentially myself, so don't worry if you die as well. It is a bit confusing and it is a bit of a strange game mode to me. I think you just have to kind of play it as much as you can, and then you should be able to start essentially understanding the whole idea of what it's meant to be doing. Okay, cool. So there we go. We have 7 diamonds. Very nice. So what I can do is I can head back home and essentially gear up a little bit nicer, just like so. Let's see, what are the guys at home selling for diamonds? I think I can get an iron sword now, or something better, can I? How much is emeralds? Okay, what do diamonds get me? 5 diamonds get me a bow. And okay, if we can collect enough iron ingots, we can get a nice bow for ourselves. Let's see, we have 40 arrows, 50 golden ingots, 20 diamonds. What does this cost? Okay, everything's kind of costing gold and diamonds at the moment. I wonder if we can make a quick... okay, we can't actually craft anything in time being. So let's see, can I get any upgrades here? Okay, cool. So we're actually spawning gold ingots now, which is decent enough. I'm gonna quickly run down and see if I can collect a bit more diamonds before proceeding on and trying to fight all the guys around the area. The more diamonds I can essentially get, the better it's gonna end up for me. I have 3 diamonds at the minute. Diamond summoner. Okay. So golden upgrades will come in very handy, I believe. Let's see if we can survive until the very end and see if we can actually take care of these guys and win in any possible way. Let's see, so 10 golden ingots. How many do we have now? We have 8, we have 9. We need 1 more golden ingot in order to get ourselves a diamond or an iron sword. Awesome. Okay, so my first purchase needs to be an iron sword, simply so that I can actually fight back. And let's see, what can you give me also? So 5 golden ingots for an upgrade and 5 emeralds. I don't think I'll have enough for that. We will buy a whole lot of new arrows as well. What else do you sell? Armor wise, can I buy anything? Okay, I can get some chest plates and a few other resources. Team dark redwood. Okay. Not sure what that actually said there. I didn't read it completely. Any of this here goes for gold. Okay, so there's a bit of it that goes for gold. We need to set up our essential our essentials. We need to gather up our essentials. There are some with full iron and sword, so watch out. I think I should be grand. Let's see, can we get ingots? Okay, so we do have some awesome stuff. Team Gold has been eliminated. How many players are left? So there's a guy with diamond armor over there. Wonder if I can shoot him off. I don't think I'm far enough for that. No, doesn't appear like that. Okay, so this might be a bit of a problem for me. Trying to wrap up my head around exactly what's going on with all of these guys, and the guy will probably come for me next. So it'll be nice to be able to catch up on a little bit of armor. If I can get my full armor and chain, that's going to give me a fighting chance, I suppose. There we go. Okay, so we got full chain armor. It's not actually that bad now that I think about it. I will make my way across, and we will crouch whenever we're down here, so that the guys don't actually see us moving across. Once we're here, there's how many diamonds can we pick up? 8. Okay, so we have 8 diamonds. What can I? Wonder if I can actually get anything for 8 diamonds. I think there's quite a few items that I can pick up on, which I will try to once we get back to our base. Let's see, 8 diamonds. What can I get for 8 diamonds? 20 diamonds for all of this here. Any weapons are decent. No, everything kind of costs. 5 golden ingots, 5 emeralds, team upgrades, emeralds. Everything's just emeralds and emeralds. Right, so the guys will have to come and pick me up next. I think moving into the middle island is just going to be a little bit more of a decent idea, or at least I believe so. So come down here with 10 emerald or 10 diamonds. Wouldn't mind going into the middle and attempting to fight the guy that has full iron armor. We'll see if we can actually do that. Hopefully he won't pick me up and coming across. So let's see. We will attempt to do so. Anyway, I don't exactly know where they are at the minute. So we need to be very, very careful up here. I think if we just jump around one of these corners and essentially hide a little bit, it'll be more than grand for us. There's a few emeralds up here that I can pick up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and set up a small trap. I don't think they'll know I'm up here just yet. So they will come on up or come across here, and then we're going to have to take care of them as they're coming up. Through the ladders. 20 minutes until sudden death. Oh my god, a room full of chests in the middle. Guy with diamonds, but there are some up there. Watch out. Yeah, I know. There's a few people down here. I know. Right, you know what? Let's go down and we have 4 emeralds at the minute. I am going to attempt to find one of the guys here and see if I can take any of them out, if it's possible. Let's see. These guys here are like trying to block themselves up as best as they can. I do know there's a person somewhere around this here area. I don't know exactly where. I swore I seen somebody. Okay, so there's 2 guys fighting over there. I'm going to use my chance and go across and then clean up if I possibly can. Whoever essentially wins from these guys down there is the guy that wins the game here. I messed up. Oh, okay, I killed him. Awesome. So like I said, essentially the guy that gets this here going is the guy that's going to have the best items. Currently, do I have enough for 5 emeralds? Yes, I do. And armor, 5 emeralds. Okay, so our armor is increasing. We have done a decent job. Okay, so how many people is left? I think that was probably my best move I could have done, is wait for these guys to fight, and then as they were battling out, essentially pick up all the stuff that we needed. Can I make any more upgrades? Speed 1, roll the dice. Okay, I can't actually buy anything else here. but we have done very, very well so far to get to this here stage. I think we need to go across here now and see if we can find the last person that's on the map. You can no longer respawn. Okay, what is... I didn't know everyone was respawning here at the minute, so I guess this is kind of it now. Last person standing. I don't know how many people are left. Is there any people around here that haven't been killed yet? I have a feeling all these islands there are just simply empty. Right, I'm going to need to go around and start looking for all the players around the area. I don't think anyone can actually fight against me at this point in time. I literally took all the good loot from the guys that were fighting here, so it was really nice being able to spot the whole battle between them. I was actually able to utilize it very, very well and get myself a decent advantage. Right, where are all the people at the minute? Because I can't seem to find anyone. Okay, so that's the dude over there who's coming across. Where did the guy go? I could have sworn he was literally right behind him. Did he just fall and die? I think he might have. Okay. So I think that's him gone anyway. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it appears as if he's just gone. So we need to go back into the middle and see if we can take all the other people out. We have a diamond sword, so we can fight against almost anyone, essentially. Let me see. What else did we get? We do have a whole lot of armor that we're not going to be using anytime soon. So middle it is, and it's going to be battle to the death with the last guy that's going to be around here. At least I believe so. Okay, so there it comes. Okay, I think we've got the better of him here. Have we? Yeah, I think we do have him. I think we will kill him as soon as possible. Oh, or will we? Maybe not. Oh no, he's got us. Oh, okay, we just about got him there. Whoa, that was really, really close. I literally had 2 hearts left. He had so much more diamond armor than I did. So that was super, super close. I really need to regenerate as much health as I possibly can. Right, let me see. Where's the next person that? Where's the next contender to come up and battle us? That was super close. Okay, I think there's literally one more person left, and I see them coming around there. Is that the same guy? Okay, that was really quick building skills from him. I'm going to have to just bow him down and hope he doesn't can't make a cross. By the time he gets to us, he should be half dead. Let's see if we can kill him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A few more hits. Oh yes, that's another dude that is dead. Whew. Okay, this is really, really intense. All the guys seem to be coming after me right now, but they can't beat me. Whoa, my hearts are super, super low. Whew. I am panicking like mad a little bit, simply because I don't know where the final guy is at. 15 minutes until sudden death. You have to be joking me. That's the same guy. What is going on here? Why is he able to do that? Or even how is he able to do that is a bigger question. So he died again. Sure, I mean, why not, dude? Sure, what about it? You're just a bit jealous because you can't seem to beat me. So yeah, not my fault. you have died 3 times, or even actually I think it's been 4 times on my hand. So yeah. Oh, this dude has to literally hate me, man. This dude probably like I can just sense the hate coming from him right onto me. I will wait here, and I have a feeling he's just gonna come around the back and try to jump on top of the platform here. So I'm gonna really quickly just come around and attack him. There we go. There he is. Oh no, he's got me this time. I think, yeah, he had me this time. Amazing. What? Right, I really don't understand how he's able to respawn so many times, but I died. Does that make sense? Oh, okay, so that's the reason why he's able to respawn so many times. Ah, okay, I get you. I really didn't understand that. This is my first time playing Bed Wars. That is actually that's so not fair. I was whooping that guy so much. But yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here, I think. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it a day for streaming today. I think we've done enough on our survival series, and we played a few mini games as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to like it. Also, if you haven't seen my latest video, be sure to go and re-watch that. I posted it just before I started streaming today, so that is something you can watch yet again, and it should be quite interesting. At least I would hope so. I would hope so. It was just a really quick game of Death Run, and tomorrow I should have a new game or a new episode of Survival Series. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching so much once again. I'll get here. Have an awesome day, and goodbye.